It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
All right, we welcome you to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7 FM and StreamUtah.live. Well, not on StreamUtah.live. Been saying it all year long, Bill. We've been doing it since
rolls
August.
off the tongue, even whether it's true or not.
Yeah, but of course the video broadcast rights, Monticello and StreamUtah.live, Picture at Palmer, we do not have the video rights, so it's audio only for the state tournaments. So
yeah,
that's
so
where we're at.
We're booming from Mabajo Peak at 92.7, 101.5 in Moab, 96.1 in Cortez, and streaming live redrock92.com. So you have some options.
You do have some options, and you've got some basketball coming your way if you're a fan of 1A high school hoops. We've got 4 games back to back to back to back.
Wow.
Starting with the Whitehorse Raiders boys team. They're playing Manila. They'll be playing first, and then after that the Monticello boys will be playing, followed by the Monument Valley girls and then the Whitehorse girls. So again, it's a full slate, and those games just going back to back to back. So we're going to have continuous coverage here at the 1A state tournament here in Richfield, Utah. As mentioned, the Whitehorse Raiders boys basketball team playing first. They lost yesterday, the 12th seed of the tournament, lost to the number 5 seed in Tabiona, and they're taking on the 13 seed out of Manila. So should be a good game, Bill.
Yeah, that RPI machine figures that this is going to be a good game, and it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to seeing the boys play. We were simulcasting yesterday, so we were doing double duty, 2 games at the same time.
Yeah.
So this is unobstructed watching the Whitehorse Raiders and the Monticello Buckaroos on the next game. I'm looking forward to it. These are 2 teams that are fun to watch, and it's been fun to follow them all year. And Raiders, I think, are going to give Manila all their worth today.
Yeah, should be a great game. And again, we mentioned, this is the consolation bracket, and the winner of this game will play the winner of the next game. So we could have Whitehorse and Monticello playing again for the 3rd time this season tomorrow at the state tournament, which would be a lot of fun. We hope for that. But the Raiders and Buckaroos got to get wins here. It's win or go home in this consolation play at Richfield High School. And we're looking forward to some good basketball. We're going to go ahead and, speaking of basketball, we had a good conversation. The head coach of the Raiders, Evan Grant, we're going to send you to that conversation. And then we'll be back here on Red Rock 92.7. All right, David Boyle here with Coach Evan Grant, coach of the Whitehorse Raiders. Coach, you had a tough test yesterday playing number 5 Tabiona. You gave it your all, unable to get the win. But what did you and the team learn from that game?
Turnovers killed us. We had 34 turnovers. That's 34 extra possessions for them. So really, if we would have cut that in half, it could have been a closer game.
Well, very good. So I guess looking at today then against Manila, is taking care of the ball, is that number 1?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Take care of the ball, at least give us a chance, to win.
Very good. What do you want to see defensively from your team today?
They got some pretty good guards, so we just want to make sure our guards up top don't get beat, make it easier for our bigs on the bottom, and box out, get rebounds.
Very good. You had a good showing. I felt like offensively from your team, pretty balanced. Anyone you want to see in particular get their shot falling today, or just the whole team?
I want to see Adam to get going. I think he should be dominating a lot of these games. He just needs to be more aggressive, and we need more of that from him.
Very good. Well, best of luck, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Utah State University Blanding can help you earn a highly renowned education close to home. With locations in Blanding, Monticello, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley, local students can choose from over 100 degrees and programs and dozens of academic scholarships. Plus, get a head start on your degree now. Earn college credits while you're still in high school with concurrent enrollment through Utah State University. For more information and to apply now, visit blanding.usu.edu.
Welcome back. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7. We just spoke with Coach Evan Grant, you just heard. And, yeah, Bill, key to the game, controlling the ball. And then, you know, we mentioned you were watching the game, and it seemed like was it Rhodes for Tabiona?
Gavin Rhodes just was so dominant down low and really made it a long night for the Raiders. And I guarantee that Gavin Rhodes will not be playing for this in this next game. So
Yeah.
that's going to make a difference right there.
Well, and that's, you know, again, that's the tough task for Adam Joe for the Whitehorse Raiders. He is their big man, and again, you know, he's just a sophomore, so he's playing varsity experience. He played last year, you know, so he's got a lot of growth to do, and Coach Grant wants to see him scoring inside for the Raiders and opening things up for
What do you say?
Whitehorse.
34 turnovers yesterday.
Yeah,
and
so.
gave up a lot of rebounds too. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, Rhodes was just dominating on the boards, and that really makes it tough. That contributed to a 76-42 win for Tabiona. For the Raiders, they were led by Dominic Dance, who had a good game with 12 points. Hyatt Thomas, the freshman, had 11. Kalen Tahoney had 10. Adam Joe had 7. And Tristan Black scored 2. So that accounted for the 42 points for the Raiders yesterday. I look for them to score more than that today.
Yeah.
42 is if you're going to have a defensive battle, that'll help you out. But if it's an open game like this should be, you're going to need to score more than that.
Yeah, and looking at this Manila team, these are two teams, both just under 500. Manila with a record of 12-14. Raiders record now 11 wins, 12 losses. Looking at the two teams, Whitehorse is averaging as a team 61 points a game, while Manila averages 51. So again, like you say, Bill, Whitehorse want to try and outscore, you know, score more points and get the win.
Well, they've got a bunch of Raiders who can fill the basket too. So scoring more than 42, cutting back on turnovers, playing good defense. It's going to be key to the game, and hopefully Adam Joe will have a dominant game down in the middle.
Yeah. Looking at common opponents, these two teams didn't play this regular season, but they played quite a few number of the same teams. Against common opponents, Manila has a record of 2 wins and 8 losses. Whitehorse has 0 wins and 5 losses against those same opponents. So they both have losses to Bryce Valley and Tabiona and Tintic. Difference is the Raiders lost to Wendover 52-39. Manila beating Wendover in both of their battles, and pretty close games. 61-47 was the first one, and 50-46 was the second. So again, these are teams that should be pretty evenly matched, and we're excited to be underway here shortly.
Yeah, you talk the common opponent of Bryce Valley. Bryce Valley's got the win of the tournament so far. They knocked off Green River Pirates last night, and so they're a good team. But that's the only common. That is one of the common opponents that they have.
Yeah. Well, very good. Again, it's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7, streamutah.live. We're going to take a quick break here from some sponsors, and then be back for the start of this one on Red Rock 92.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
All right, we welcome you back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live. Glad to be bringing you this action today here on Red Rock 92.7 on KBDX Blanding. Glad you've joined us, and should be, like I say, a great game.
Starting lineup's been announced for both teams. I think we're ready to tip off here. Manila starts, their starting lineup is number 0, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so that makes it easy. For the Raiders, Hyatt Thomas, Dominic Dance, Adam Joe, Ella Metzedy, and Kalen Tahoney, the starting lineup.
Adam
we
Joe
are ready to get underway.
Jumping against Brody Bryan for the opening tip. Here's the whistle, and the ball won by Manila. Joe on the tip, but Manila intercepted the pass. Trap in the corner, and they'll have a foul.
Call a foul on that. Nice trapping defense by the Raiders, and the Manila player, that's number 3, Bracken Lale. Lale was flailing out there, and they called a foul.
Manila with the ball. Deep 3 is hit by Wyatt Muir. 3-point shot. And it's a 3-0 lead for the Mustangs. Dominic Dance with it on the offensive end.
Thomas drives to the hoop. Up.
Shot no good. Gets his own miss though. Kicks it out. Etzedy back to Hyatt Thomas. Corner 3. No. Good rebound by Muir. And he'll whip it down floor. Ben Lale with it. Lale back to Muir. Wyatt Muir, the leading scorer, averaging 15.
Oh, man.
And he almost had another deep
Very
three.
Deep 3 that went in and out.
Here's Hyatt Thomas
Nice
driving.
hesitation.
Oh, shot just won't go. Gets his own miss. Put back. Oh, also won't go. Good board by Manila. Here they come the other way. They've got the 3-0 lead. Again, Wyatt Muir averaging 15 points for the Mustangs. Now whipping it to the far side. Muir's open for 3, and he will cash that in.
Wyatt Muir shot 3-pointers and made 2 of them, 6-0. We got a timeout.
Yeah, and he was wide open on that, so Coach Grant called a timeout immediately, saying, hey, we got to know where shooter is at all times, as he's got 6 points and close to 9. He had a deep 3 that almost went down as well.
Yeah, that is almost worth a half a point because it looked like it was going to go in, and it came right back out.
6:49 in the first quarter, and 6-0 lead for Manila.
Coach Grant talked about the backcourt for Manila, and we've seen they can shoot, that's for sure. At least Wyatt Muir can shoot, and shoot well.
Yeah. You like the drives, though, from Hyatt Thomas. Shot just hasn't fallen.
Yeah, Wyatt's had a couple shots that wouldn't drop. We got the offensive rebound on 2 of them.
There's a game leading scorers Hyatt and Wyatt.
Wow.
So some rhyming there for you. Here's Dominic Dance with it. Gives it over to Thomas on the near corner. Now inside Adam Joe. Rises up from 8 feet. Good. Adam Joe with the first points of the game for the Raiders.
Banked it up off the glass. A really nice shot. 6-2 is the score.
Here's Wyatt Muir with the ball. Cross half court for the Mustangs. Muir passes wild and lost and picked up by Adam Joe. Joe will give it to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas over to Dominic Dance. Dance inside to Joe, who cuts and is fouled.
That was a great pass by Dominic to get Joe as he's streaking down the lane. Couldn't get it off, but goes out of bounds against Manila. 6-2 is our score. 6:08 in the first quarter. Dominic inbounds it to Joe.
Adam over to Elam, back to Dominic in the corner for 3. No, but an offensive board for Adam Joe. He'll attack the basket. Shot won't go. And now here's Manila the other way. Driving shot is up and in.
That's
for Ben Lale.
Ben Lale with 2. 8-2 is our score. 6-point lead.
There's Dominic
for the
Dance.
Mustangs.
Gives to Kalen Tahoney in the corner. Kalen up to Hyatt. Top of the arc. He'll hand to Elam Etzedy. Over to Dominic Dance. Dance directing traffic. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gives over to Kalen. In rhythm 3. No. Shots just not falling for the Raiders here yet, Bill.
There's been a lock on the basket except for Adam Joe's putback.
Yeah.
That was a nice shot by Adam, too. It went off the glass. So the rim is tight, but the glass is helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the difference.
Driving inside, shot is up and no good for Manila, but an offensive rebound for Wyatt Muir. He's really deep, pulls a 3. That's off. And ball is stolen by Elam Etzedy. Nice steal by Elam. And then it's stolen back by T. Goodman. Wyatt Muir will bring the ball up the floor. Gets it into the corner. 3-point shot is short, boarded by Dominic Dance. That shot by Brackenlale. Here's Hyatt Thomas driving inside, pulling up. Shot, no, just won't go. Hitting the back of the rim.
Can't get it to drop. 4:25 remaining in the first quarter. 8-2 is the score. Manila leads the Whitehorse Raiders.
Here's Goodman with it. Gives back to Muir on the right wing. Drops it off inside. Shot is up with the bucket and the foul.
That's Brody Byrne gets the foul and the basket, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the line.
3-point play potential for the Mustangs.
I think that foul is going to be called against Adam Joe. Nope, that's against Elam.
Etzedy, his first. Free throws up and secured by Manila. Now stolen back by Whitehorse and goes out of bounds. Last touched by Manila.
Boy, intense game here. Manila in particular is intense under the basket. They were able to get that rebound off a missed free throw. Had position over the Raiders.
Here's Dominic Dance across half court. Gives it over to Thomas, into Dance. Dance back out to Tahoney for 3. That'll go. Kalen Tahoney, the senior, with a 3-point shot. Cuts the Manila lead in half.
Nice shot by Kalen there. Like you say, catch it in stride, in sequence, and just as smooth as could be.
Oh, miscommunication, turnover for Manila as they pass the ball out of bounds. 10-5 lead for the Mustangs over the Raiders. 3:37 left in this first quarter. Whitehorse with the ball. Dominic Dance will bring it up the floor. Gives to Hyatt Thomas now, over to Elam. Inside to Dominic, nice no look. Dominic goes up and draws the foul. Dance headed to the line to shoot free throws.
It's going to be a foul against number 34. He's not on the, I was listening to see what the announcement said. Number 24.
Dominic Dance hits the first free throw.
So Dominic's going to shoot 2. He makes the first.
Tristan Black checks into the game for Whitehorse. Second free throw off for Dance. And it's aborted by Manila. Wyatt Muir will bring the ball up the floor. 3:20 remaining in the first quarter. Muir gets it over to Bracken Lale. Lale inside to T. Goodman, back to Bracken Lale. Good defense coming from Thomas. Now it's Ben Lale with it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Great defense from Dominic Dance and Elam Etzedy to force that turnover. 3:04 in this first quarter. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Bracken Lale. Whitehorse keeps possession.
2 seniors, Ben Lale, Bracken Lale. They look just alike, number 2 and number 3 out there.
Here's Elam Etzedy, gives over to number 1, that's Tristan Black, who draws a foul.
I think Ben Lale is going to be called on the foul.
T. Goodman is who they signal, number 1.
T. Goodman, number 1.
Dominic Dance under the basket, gets it in. Here's Elam Etzedy with it. And then another foul as Hyatt Thomas catches a pass and then is ran into by Brackenwell. We're talking about 8-man football. Some of the physicality in Manila, they maybe need a team.
Yeah, they're playing with some intensity, that's for sure. Substitution in there, Brody Byrne comes back in. He was one of the starters, been on the bench for a little bit.
Here's Tristan Black, gives back to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas drives, kicks to Black. Black back to Thomas. Thomas tries to whip it inside, gets it back to Black. Black tries to throw it inside, and then it's out of bounds. Possession stays with Whitehorse. 13 on the shot clock. Raiders to inbound under their own basket.
These teams are both playing with an intensity that you see of teams who want to play another day.
Hyatt Thomas gives over to Elam Etzedy. Now inside to Tristan Black, finds Adam Joe, cutting to the basket.
Boy.
Oh, shot won't go, gets his own miss, and he's blocked. Now it's loose and picked up by Whitehorse, and another foul. This one against Brody Byrne.
Fouls are racking up. That's going to be the 5th team foul against Manila, so Tristan Black is going to shoot 2. Boy, Tristan had a wonderful pass in there to Adam Joe. Couldn't quite get it to drop, but excellent
nice
pass for the quarterback of the football team. He misses his first free throw.
Just got to pass it in.
Yeah.
Tell him it's a pass. He'll deliver it on the money.
Misses them both, but the rebound's brought down by Dominic.
Here's Tristan. Gives to Dominic Dance. He'll dribble out to the right wing. Now inside, Adam Joe. Double teamed, looking out. He's got Hyatt, Thomas. Thomas over to Elam. Now Tristan on the far wing. Drops it in to Dominic Dance. Dominic out to Elam, over to Hyatt. Good ball movement. Hyatt drives, pulls up from 10. Shot will not go. And
well, the Raiders just can't get shots to drop, but they're good shots.
Yes.
Those will drop as the game progresses. Boy, if that's
and a
not
charge.
A
Adam Joe sets and takes a charge. You love to see that.
Yeah. Wyatt Muir just comes roaring down, runs right into Adam Joe, and he is called with a foul. Substitutions in. Kalen Tahoney checks in for Adam Joe.
10-6 lead for Manila over Whitehorse. Here's Dominic Dance. Cross half court. Gets it over. Tristan Black drives. Gets it to Elam in the corner. Now up top to Dominic. Double teamed. Over to Hyatt Thomas. Hyatt will drive. Kicks out to Kalen. Kalen fakes. Now drives. Gives it over to Dominic. 14 on the shot clock. Hyatt drives. Pulls up. Just inside the arc. Shot is good. Hyatt Thomas with the bucket.
10-8 is the score. Raiders have cut the 6-point lead to 2. Last minute of the first quarter.
Wyatt Muir dribbles right. We got a foul called.
Under the basket.
Yeah. Foul's going to be on Hyatt Thomas.
Wow. Boy, there's a speed and intensity to these games that we haven't seen this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, watching the earlier game, this is higher paced for certain. Ben Lale looking to inbound. He will just get it in. Wyatt Muir gets a little space, then puts up a 3. Shot is no good. An offensive rebound
by Goodman. Boy, nice move there.
Yeah.
T. Goodman is just really strong under the hoop. 8-12, 4-point lead. Last 35 seconds of the first quarter.
Tahoney pulls from 3. No. Boarded by Wyatt Muir. And imagine he's dribbling the ball like they're going to hold for the last shot.
There's a 1 second differential between the shot clock and no, there is no shot clock.
Yep. So Wyatt Muir dribbling near half court. 14 seconds left.
Dominic goes out to pick him up.
Picks up his dribble, now gives it over to Brecken Lale. Lale will look to drive. Stops, pulls up, shot is up, no. And that'll end the quarter. Oh, they're going to give a foul.
Wow.
Oh, man, right at the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer.
And that's just, he's turning around. You just maybe let him shoot that shot.
Hyatt Thomas called with his second. He's going to send number 34 to the line.
Second foul on Hyatt Thomas. So 2 free throws. They're letting him shoot it empty, though. Saying time was expired.
Enoch Wilson is
hits his first free throw for the Mustangs. Second free throw is good.
Made him ball. So after 1 quarter of play, 14-8 is the score. Manila leads the Whitehorse Raiders after 1 quarter of play.
Take a break and be right back here on Red Rock 92 and Red Rock 92.7.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand Counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
TaylorMade Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. TaylorMade Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. TaylorMade is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. TaylorMade Wooden Heritage and TaylorMade Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
Welcome back. We're ready for the start of the second quarter. Whitehorse ball. They trail Manila 14-8. Here's Dominic Dance with it. Gives over. Knocked out of bounds. Ball stays with Whitehorse.
Manila is in Daggett County in the extreme northeastern corner of the state. They really get a lot of geographic diversity in these games.
Kalen Tahoney. Bounce pass to Hyatt Thomas, top of the arc. Now over to Tristan Black. He'll drive through contact and draw a foul. Almost got the and one.
Excellent, excellent move by Tristan Black. Almost got that to drop, but wouldn't quite be there.
Foul's on 34.
That's his second.
Again, we don't. I heard maybe Gage or a Wilson.
It's Enoch Wilson. Enoch Wilson is number 34. He's listed as 41 on the program.
Tristan Black makes his first free throw. Black will shoot one more. That one is short, boarded by the Mustangs. There's Wyatt Muir with the ball. Senior guard.
Senior guard who can shoot.
T. Goodman gives to Muir, and now it's in the corner. Going inside, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Whitehorse. 18 on the shot clock. 7:20 left in the first half.
Good defense by Kalen Tahoney to knock that ball out of bounds.
Ben Lyle to inbound, gets it into Muir under the basket, who rises up and gets the shot to go.
8 points for Wyatt Muir. 16-9 is our score. 7:10 remaining in the first half.
There's Hyatt Thomas, top of the arc, tries to pass inside. It's stolen, and now 3-on-2 opportunity for the Mustangs. Whitehorse gets back on defense, though. Muir drives inside, shot no good. Fight for the ball.
Goodman, wow.
And Goodman will put it up and in.
T. Goodman has 2 putback baskets. Really been tough inside, and all of a sudden it's 18-9. 9-point lead for the Mustangs over the Raiders.
Hyatt Thomas hands off to Tristan Black. Black to Kalen Tahoney. Now over to Elam Etzedy. Again, this action happening well behind the three-point arc. Here's Dominic Dance inside, collapsing in, kicking out, three-point shot for Kalen. Oh, in and out, just won't drop. 6:20 left in the half and an 18-9 lead for Manila. They get it in the corner, three-point shot is up, short, but an offensive rebound, and then a pass inside stolen by Tristan Black. Tristan will bring it up, gives to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas at the top of the arc, dribbling. Now he'll hand off to Kalen. Tahoney over to Black, into Dominic Dance. Dominic double teamed. Oh, cutting is Tristan Black, but the pass is not where it needs to be, and now an opportunity in the fast break for Manila. Shot is up, and good defense.
Oh, they're going to say Tristan
Black
stepped on the line.
Yeah. Good defense from Hyatt Thomas to stop that fast break opportunity, but then the Raiders are unable to collect the ball. Muir gets it into Goodman. Goodman fakes the handoff and then is called for a travel. Good defense by Kalen Tahoney, making him take an extra step back to the basket. Now Dominic Dance bringing the ball up the floor. Dance gives over to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas to Kalen Tahoney. Kalen's pass is knocked loose. Manila is jumping up in those passing lanes.
Yeah, they really
going
are.
High.
And collapsing on the man with the ball, too.
Yeah. Thomas over to Tahoney in the corner. Kalen driving baseline, now kicking out. Ball is stolen by Ben Lale. Lale drives and lays it up and in.
Boy, that's a nice hesitation there by Ben Lale, and then he just drove right to the hoop and dropped it in. 20-9 is our score. It's an 11-point lead for the Mustangs. It's 5:07 remaining in the second quarter.
We'll take a break and be back on Red Rock 92.7.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7. Glad you've joined us here at the 1A State Tournament. This is our first of a quadruple header. Whitehorse boys followed by Monticello boys, Monument Valley girls, then Whitehorse girls to close out the evening.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Boy, the intensity of this game is just really dramatic.
Yeah.
And it's being driven in large part by Manila. The starting four of them are seniors, and they're playing with some urgency.
Yeah.
Really jumping passing lanes, and then if there's any penetration, they're getting doubled up. They're doubling up on the Raiders as they try to penetrate.
Here's Hyatt Thomas, gives over to Kalen Tahoney, back to Thomas. Hyatt probing inside, now kicks out to Kalen, top of the arc, over to Tristan Black. Tristan hands off to Hyatt. Thomas looks, now gives back to Black. Again, all happening outside the arc. Adam Joe gets it over into the corner to Kalen Tahoney. Now inside Dominic Dance. Dominic steps, gathers, shot up, no good. Ball's going to be almost knocked out of bounds, but Manila will save it.
Nice defense. It was less than 10 on the shot clock before the Raiders got that shot off.
Yeah, and not an ideal shot either. Here's Lale with it, gets it inside to Goodman. Goodman, shot up, no good. Good defense from Adam Joe. And Hyatt Thomas gets the rebound. He'll give to Dominic Dance. Dance down the floor. On the left wing, gives over to Thomas. Now to the right side to Black. Back to Hyatt Thomas. Over to Kalen for three, deep three. Oh, hits the rim but won't drop. And that's part of the game too, as Whitehorse's shots have not been falling.
Yeah, shots that they'll make under better circumstances, but they can't get him to drop now.
Muir drives, his shot is no good, and there's a scramble for the ball. We'll have a held ball, jump ball. Possession to the Mustangs, 3:47 remaining in the first half. Manila's got the 20-9 lead. They'll inbound quickly. Shot is up, no good, but an offensive board and a travel called as Ben Lale kind of shuffled his feet.
He had a nice rebound there, but then dribbled it out and shuffled his feet, called it a walk. 3:41 remaining in the first half, 20-9. The Raiders need to get the lock off the top of this basket.
Here's Hyatt Thomas.
Put some points on the board.
Into the corner, Adam Joe driving, now kicking to Dominic Dance, top of the arc. Dance over in the corner, Hyatt drives baseline, pulls up. Shot just will not go, and then Kalen Tahoney draws a foul.
I think that's Brackenlell.
That was a
who
big push in
him
the
and
back.
pushed him hard.
I mean, Kalen's hard to move, so if you're trying to get position,
yeah,
and he goes, then
that was a
that'll be
bulldozer
foul.
move right there.
Third personal on Brackenlell. So that's something, again, the game is not turning Whitehorse's way, but the fouls are piling up against Manila.
Yeah,
so
they really are.
That may be key in the second half.
It's the second foul of the quarter against Manila. We've got one senior in foul trouble for Manila.
Here's Dominic Dance on the right wing. Up top, Hyatt Thomas. Thomas over into the corner to Joe. Adam backing his man down, going up inside, and one! Adam Joe with the bucket and the foul.
Excellent move by Adam Joe. It's a chance for a three-point play, and probably most importantly, that's the third foul against Enoch Wilson. Really nice. Second basket of the game for Adam Joe, a chance to make it a three-point play, cut the lead. And nothing but net on that free throw.
Yeah, Joe hits it.
20-12.
Just under 3 minutes left in the first half. Wyatt Muir directing the offense for the Mustangs. And you can hear all the fans here. Wyatt Muir with a deep three to silence the fans.
Just as Muir did to start the game. He just hit a deep three-pointer right there.
Dominic Dance drives inside and draws a foul. Manila crowd does not like that call, and I can see that, you're getting these fouls called on you, and that one is a little more ticky-tack than the others, but it gets frustrating.
But they're very physical down there.
Yeah, they are.
And definitely a physical
team, no doubt.
Play that will get you into trouble.
Here's Dominic Dance with it. Dribbles left. Oh, and there's a call against the Raiders.
Setting a pick.
Yeah, it's going to be against Kalen Tahoney.
That's his first, I think.
Has the feel of maybe a makeup call. I don't know.
As the first team foul of the quarter, and there's 2:15 remaining on the clock. So
Manila in the offensive end, they lead 23-12. 11-point lead for the Mustangs. T. Goodman in the corner gives back to Ben Lale. Dribbles left, gives over to Brody Byrne. Now Wyatt Muir with it. Drops it inside. We're going to have a foul under the basket.
Against Whitehorse. Is that another one against?
That's another one against Kalen.
Kalen, his second personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter. Manila will inbounds the ball.
Muir gets it into Byrne. Shot is up, no good. Dance with the rebound.
Minute 50 on the clock. 23-12, 11-point lead.
Tahoney straightaway three. That'll go. Kalen Tahoney with the triple, his second three of the game.
23-15, 8 points separating these teams. Minute 34 on the clock.
Wyatt Muir with it, gives over to T. Goodman. Now driving Byrne's got a lane, stepping up and through. Nice move by Brody Byrne. Here's Dance over to Tahoney. Kalen drives, gets a man up in the air, drops it off to Adam Joe, cuts to the basket, up and in. Adam Joe with his 7th point of this first half.
Nice move there by Adam. A nice pass from Tahoney to get him the ball.
Here's Wyatt Muir, ball up the floor. Drives inside. Good take, shot won't go, but an offensive rebound and then a foul.
Goodman is going to shoot two.
Yeah, good job by T. Goodman crashing the glass there and getting an opportunity at the free throw line.
First personal foul against Adam Joe. Goodman's going to shoot two.
Shot is short. And you hear the Whitehorse girls team, pep band, Monument Valley girls team, and then all the fans here to cheer for them. This is a home atmosphere for the Raiders.
Yeah, it is. There's a big crowd, and they're trying their best to pull the Raiders back into this game.
Second free throw is also off. Adam Joe secures the board.
Final minute of the first half.
Hyatt Thomas all the way to the basket. Shot no good. Screaming in for the rebound is Tristan Black. And a foul given as Elam Etzedy gets the ball and is run over. Foul is on T. Goodman, his third. So again,
Manila's starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble. I think they've got 3 players with 3 fouls
in this first half.
And they're basically going 6 deep, too.
And that's the 5th foul on Manila, so Whitehorse, Elam Etzedy will be shooting 2. Or maybe Dominic, no. Dominic's just giving him some instruction before Elam heads to the line. Little encouragement.
T. Goodman with 3, Braken Lell with 3, Enoch Wilson with 3 for Manila. Really no foul trouble for the Raiders right now.
Elam Etzedy will miss the first. Yeah, 2 fouls on Kalen Tahoney, 2 fouls on Hyatt Thomas. And you can live with that with 45 seconds left in the half. Second free throw is off, and Adam Joe fighting for the board. It's going to be secured, though, by Manila. Here's Wyatt Muir slowing things down. There's about an 8-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 33 seconds left, a 25-17 lead for Manila. Lale with it, whips it inside to Byrne. Turns around, shot is up, no, boarded by Thomas. And he'll get it up to Black all the way to the cup. Tristan Black with the lay-in.
Great ball movement there, great hustle, great timing for Tristan too. Get that.
All right, 8 seconds. I think Wyatt Muir with the ball. Oh, he's going to drive. I thought he may pull up. He drives inside, shot won't go. And that will end the first half. The Raiders down 6, but a little bit of momentum going into halftime.
Yeah. 25-19 is the score. It was a 6-point lead after 1, and now it's 6-point lead at halftime. So the Raiders are going to go into the locker room, regroup, try to figure out how to change the momentum here, even though it feels like there's some momentum. A big crowd for the Raiders, nice pep band. They've got some support from other Region 19 teams here, so this is going to be fun.
Yeah, a 6-point lead, though, for Manila here at halftime. We're going to hear from a few sponsors and get some first half statistics. Stick with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers students to gain the technical, business, or college skills necessary to enter the workforce. At San Juan County Adult Education, adult learners are given the opportunity to reach their personal, educational, and career goals. Students can earn a high school diploma, obtain a GED, increase their wage earning potential, and decrease barriers to self-reliance. To learn more, visit any USU Learning Center in San Juan County or email Gina Grover at jgrover@sjsd.org. Compared to previous vocational classes, career and technical education courses now span nearly every industry, including automotive, welding, health science, business, digital arts, computer science, and more. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, visit a CTE teacher or southeastutahcte.org.
You don't have to be sidelined by sports injuries in San Juan County. Precision Rehab provides physical therapy in Monticello and Blanding, as well as Montezuma Creek and Monument Valley, where our therapists have helped athletes of all ages get back in the game since 1996. Precision Rehab is dedicated to restoring you and your loved ones to peak performance when pain and injury slow you down. We offer innovative, effective treatments that make a difference. Treatment is covered by most insurances, including Medicare. Call 435-678-3869 for an appointment. That's 435-678-3869. Or find out more at precisionrehabutah.com.
All right, welcome back to High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7 FM. Whitehorse Raiders, they trail at halftime 25-19 against the Manila Mustangs. Bill's got some first half statistics for us.
Yeah, for Manila, Wyatt Muir's hit 3 3-pointers and had a field goal, so he leads all scorers with 11 points. T. Goodman has 4, Ben Lell has 4, Brody Byrne has 4. and Enoch Wilson has 2. So it totals 25 points for Manila. For the Raiders, they are led by Adam Joe, who's really looked good, has 7 points. Tahoney has 6 points on 2 3-pointers. Hyatt Thomas has a basket. Dominic Dance and Tristan Black. Dominic Dance has 1. Tristan Black has 3 points. So 25-19 is the score at halftime. And I tell you what, just like we said earlier, they're going to need to score more than 19 points in a half.
Yeah.
The Raiders have got to open up, and I don't know how you do it. The intensity of the Manila defense, and maybe that the key stat here as we start the second half is what's going to happen at halftime. Manila has 3 players. 3 of their key players all have 3 fouls each. And if that foul trouble can really develop, I think that should open up the game. And just of necessity, the defensive intensity of Manila is going to have to lift a little bit. So anyway, the Raiders have to find a way to manufacture more than 19 points. They're in position. There's really some momentum. It felt like momentum changed there the last couple of minutes of the first half. So we'll see what happens, what adjustments are made at halftime, and where we go from here.
Yeah, and that's, I think with those fouls, I think that's probably something that Manila's preaching in the locker room right now is, I don't know, I guess maybe their defensive intensity is what's got them there, but they got to be careful from foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, they are a swarming defense. The man on the ball generally gets some help on the defense against him, and they're jumping the passing lanes, and man, alive, they're going hard, and the officials have a challenge. Is that a charge or was that a block? And
because there's contact happening.
There's contact. There's plenty of contact out there.
Yeah. Well, very good. Again, it is halftime. It's a 25-19 lead for Manila over Whitehorse. And the Raiders back on the floor. You can hear the band playing as well. Good showing here from the community at Montezuma Creek. We're going to hear from some more sponsors and be back here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. Love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has strived to be the best place to receive medical care in southeastern Utah. In 2019, San Juan Hospital was recognized as a top 20 rural hospital by the National Rural Health Association. With clinics in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley, San Juan Health offers a wide variety of services and world-class care close to home. Visit sanjuanhealth.org today to find out more. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Blue Mountain Foods is Monticello's hometown grocer and a proud supporter of our schools and sports teams. Blue Mountain Foods offers a full-service meat department, fresh deli, bakery, curbside pickup, and more. Check bluemtnfoods.com for weekly specials and online shopping. Blue Mountain Foods is open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday at 64 West Center Street. Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer.
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding, call 678-2000, or visit sjbs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.coop. Go Buckaroos!
All right, we're about ready to start again. Third quarter is about to begin. Score 25-19. The Manila Mustangs lead the Whitehorse Raiders in this consolation quarterfinal. It's a win-or-go-home game. Whoever wins this game will play in the consolation semifinal tomorrow. Whoever loses this game, their season is done. So Manila has, of their 5 starters, 4 of them are seniors. For the Raiders, they have a number of seniors: Caleb Joe, Dominic Dance, Kalen Tahoney, Riley Begay. They're all seniors, and they want to play another day too. So we will be watching this next close. Adam Joe gets it out to Hyatt Thomas. Dominic Dance with the ball.
Nice pass inside to Elam Edson. He can't get it to go. Adam Joe there with the putback.
I think we heard in the pregame show that Coach Grant said Adam Joe needs to be dominant, and that's a good start. 25-21 is our score, first minute of the third quarter.
Driving shot is blocked by Adam Joe, and then a foul is also called. Don't know if it's going to be on Thomas or
Ben Lell will
Joe.
shoot too. That's going to be a foul against Adam.
Just a second.
(25-21), 4-point lead for Manila. First free throw is no good. So the first quarter ended with a 6-point Manila lead. The half ended with a 6-point Manila lead. Right now it's a 4-point Manila lead.
Make it 5.
Ben Lell's second free throw is good. Here come the Raiders. Dominic Dance with the ball in the corner.
Dance whips it over to Hyatt Thomas, over to Kalen Tahoney on the right wing. Drops it off to Adam Joe in the corner. Adam will give to Hyatt. Again on that right wing. Kalen with it on the left wing. Drives, now gives to Elam. Whipping it around, Dominic Dance with it. Dance, hop step inside. Shot is up, no, but Paul comes right back to him, and he's going to draw a foul.
I think that's going to be against Ben Lell. Just his first. We're watching fouls close against Manila because they have 3 players with 3 personal fouls.
Elam Edson gets the ball. Now gives to Thomas. Now Kalen Tahoney on the right wing. Whipping it around, Dominic Dance in rhythm 3. Oh, it looked great from our angle.
Yeah, we were in line for
off.
that. That looked like a sweet three-pointer, and it was off.
Yeah,
Rebounded by Manila.
Here's Wyatt Muir down the floor. Whips it over to Goodman. Now Lale driving. Pivoting. Then drops it off. Good defense from the Raiders. 15 on the shot clock. Muir with it. Drives. Drops it off. Shot is up and good.
Boy, nice basket there by Byrne. 28-21.
Here's Dance. Down the floor, gives to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas over to Kalen on the left wing. Drops it into Elam in the corner. Now Kalen with it on the wing. Whips it over. Pass is stolen by Goodman.
Goodman really jumped into that passing lane as we saw quite a bit in the first half.
Here's Wyatt Muir. Swings it over to Goodman. Back to Muir. Dribbles inside, finds a man cutting, but good active hands from Dominic Dance.
Dominic Dance was right there to knock that ball away.
Elam Etzedy was right there on the defense as well, so good defense from the Raiders. Dance with it on the offensive end. Here's Hyatt Thomas driving, dropping it off to Adam Joe. Adam Joe up and in.
Up and in for Adam Joe, his 11th point of the game. 28-23, 5-point lead for Manila.
Wyatt Muir with the ball for the Mustangs. Directing traffic, whips it over to Lale. That's Ben Lale. Gives it back. Muir with it, fakes, now drives. Inside.
Boy.
Up and in.
Really nice drive for Wyatt Muir. He split the defense. Got to the hoop.
Dominic Dance drives inside, whips it off to Adam Joe. Joe drives, looking out. Now kicks it out to Hyatt Thomas. Now into the corner to Etzedy, whips it over to Thomas. Over to Dance on the left wing, gets a screen, drops it off to Adam Joe, rolling to the basket. Oh, almost gets the three-point
He is
play.
fouled, will shoot two. Really nice, aggressive moves there by Adam Joe.
Fourth foul called on T. Goodman.
So fouls are really going to start to play a role here in this game.
Adam Joe gets the first free throw.
30-24, 6-point lead. Goodman goes to the bench. Enoch Wilson with 3 fouls, checks in to replace him.
Second free throw is good for Adam Joe.
Adam Joe has 6 points in this quarter, 4:32 remaining in the third quarter. 25 for the Raiders, 30 for the Mustangs.
Driving inside all the way to the cup, blocked by Joe. Here's Dominic Dance on the rebound, and he'll bring it up the floor. Dance on the left wing. Dominic directing traffic, now goes right to Hyatt Thomas. Hyatt drives, kicks out to Kalen. Kalen on the left wing gives to Dominic. Dominic will survey, 15 on the shot clock, 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Kalen Tahoney, three-point shot, no. Elam Etzedy will gather the offensive rebound.
Elam Etzedy, tremendous hustle there to get that ball back for the Raiders.
There's Dance with it. Whips it inside to Joe, but pass wasn't there. Now here's Manila on the other way, and Manila fans do not like the no call on the contact from Elam Etzedy. Three-point shot for Kalen. No. Boarded by Manila. And the Mustangs will slow it down. We've got a timeout.
Timeout there.
Woo!
30-25. It's a 5-point lead for Manila in this very fast-paced game. 3:26 remaining in the third quarter. We're glad you're with us.
Take a quick break and be right back.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey. Moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Welcome back, High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7. Manila with the ball. Wyatt Muir will bring it up. They lead by 5 over the Whitehorse Raiders. Muir whips it over to Bracken Lale. He'll drive baseline, scoop shot, no. Adam Joe with the rebound. Dominic Dance bringing the ball down the floor. Dance on the left wing. Surveying, gives to Hyatt Thomas. Back to Dance. Into the corner to Kalen Tahoney. Kalen drives baseline, whips it over. Oh, miscommunication, but the Raiders will collect. Here's Thomas with it now. Over to Joe. Adam Joe drives, stops, kicks it to the corner. Three-point shot for Thomas. No. And then Kalen's going to give a foul there.
That's
trying to get the
third
offensive
against
board.
Kalen, I think. Just the second team foul of the quarter. 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. 30-25 is the score. Whitehorse Raiders trail by 5. Tristan Black checks in for Tahoney.
There's Wyatt Muir bringing the ball down the floor. 5-point Manila lead. Give it to Byrne. Working back to the basket. He kicks out to Muir. He gets the three-pointer in rhythm.
Wyatt Muir for 3. It's his fourth three-pointer of the game.
Hyatt Thomas over to Dominic Dance. Dance gets inside, pulls up from the baseline. Shot no good. Boarded by Bracken Lale. Here's Wyatt Muir up the floor. Down, open, wide open for a 3. That's going to fall for Ben Lale. From the corner, Ben Lale with the triple, and the lead up to 11 for Manila in these final 2 minutes of the third quarter.
Couple of three-pointers that blew open a game.
Thomas will drive and draw a foul.
I think that's going to be against Byrne. His second. Oh, no, that's going to be
Ben Lale, his second. Elam Etzedy checks into the game.
Inbound to Adam Joe.
Thomas gets it to Dance in the corner for 3. Dominic Dance will drain the 3. Much needed points from the senior. And it's an 8-point Manila lead with 90 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
36-28 is our score.
Muir with it. Gives over to Lale. Back to Muir. Hesitates. Nice move. Muir inside. Lays it up and in. That was a great move by Wyatt Muir to put the lead back up to 10. Here's Hyatt Thomas driving, Euro stepping. Shot is up. No. Gets his own miss. Looking to kick it out. Now he'll go back up. And the shot won't go. And then a foul called against the Raiders after Manila collects the rebound.
It's going to be against Hyatt Thomas, too. His third personal foul. Hyatt's limping just a little bit. Minute 8 remaining in the third quarter, a 10-point lead for Manila.
Mustangs with the ball. Muir gets it, hands it off. Working inside now, a foul called on Elam Etzedy on a good cut by Ben Lale.
Ben Lale had a good cut, but he found himself under the basket. There's no way he could have scored that, but he did get the foul against Elam Etzedy and will shoot 2. First one is up and in.
11-point lead for the Mustangs. Blake White into the game for Manila.
Another senior on this senior-laden squad for the Mustangs.
Second free throw is good.
Lale makes them both. 39-28, 11 points.
Thomas whips it over to Black, now back over to Dance. Dance brings it out, gives over to Tristan Black. Black back to Hyatt Thomas. Fakes, now steps inside. Shot won't go, but an offensive board. And here's Adam Joe with it. Tries to throw it to Elam, and it'll go out of bounds. And there is 30 seconds left in the quarter. 30.6 seconds left in the quarter and 30 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Thomas, gives over to Dance on the left wing.
The speed of this game, 30 seconds is forever.
Yeah. Here's Hyatt Thomas with it.
15 seconds.
pulls from 3, and hits. Hyatt Thomas with the triple.
9-point lead.
5
for Manila.
seconds.
5 seconds.
Wyatt Muir with it. To end the quarter, he's going to drive all the way to the cup and gets the shot and a late foul call.
Wow.
Not that it was a bad call, but the whistle came after as the bucket was going down. Same thing happened at the end of the first quarter.
Yep. Both quarters have ended the same way with a drive, a basket, a foul against Adam Joe, and a free throw. Adam has 3 personal fouls. It's an 11-point lead with a chance to make it 12. Boy, Wyatt Muir, you need to pick him up earlier. He drove the length of the court in the last 6 seconds.
Very good. Muir at the line, shooting 1 with no time on the clock.
And he makes
it. 12-point lead going into the final quarter. We'll take a break and be back here on Red Rock 92 Stream Utah .live.
Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. Tailor-Made Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. Tailor-Made is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live.
Final quarter here, 8 minutes left.
Manila with the ball in the 12-point lead. Here's Bracken Lale over to Wyatt Muir into the corner. Lale for 3. It's Ben Lale. He misses the shot, but T. Goodman has the putback.
Nice. Weak side positioning by Goodman to get that missed shot and put it back up and in. 45-31.
Here are the Raiders with it. Hyatt Thomas gives back to Elam Etzedy. Back to Hyatt. Thinks about the 3, then stops. Dribbles on the left wing, drops it inside to Adam Joe. Adam Joe going to work inside. Shot is up and in. Great move by Adam Joe. Back to the basket.
Excellent
Dribbles one
basket.
way, spins the other.
Yep.
Nice move by Adam Joe. But the score is still a 12-point lead for Manila. Whitehorse needs some stops. Here's a 3-point shot for Wyatt Muir. No, Dominic Dance with the rebound. Dance down the floor, cross half court, drops it into Adam Joe, and he is going to, I think they called for a charge. Yeah, they're saying saying he used his elbow.
Wow.
And
Fourth
suddenly that's
personal
4
foul
on
against
Adam Joe.
And so the foul trouble is kind of swapped a little bit.
Yep.
Kaylin Tahoney will come in and give Adam a few minutes to catch his breath and get ready for the last 6 minutes and 55 seconds of this game. It's a 12-point lead for Manila.
Wyatt Muir with the ball. Gives it over to Ben Lale. Back to Wyatt Muir. Inside to Goodman, drops it off. Good ball movement. And the layup's up and in for Enoch Wilson.
Enoch Wilson gets 2. 14 points is the difference.
Hyatt Thomas with it for the Raiders. Gives back to Elam Etzedy. Elam gives to Dominic Dance straight away now. Hyatt driving and draws a foul.
That's going to be 4 fouls against Enoch Wilson. All of a sudden with 6:21, the Raiders got to score.
Yep.
Hyatt Thomas needs to shoot
Gives
some more.
Gives it to Kaylin Tahoney in the corner for the 3 on the design play. The shot will not go, boarded by Manila. Here's Wyatt Muir up the floor.
47-33, 14-point lead for the Manila Mustangs. They're content to use the shot clock here.
Muir fakes the handoff, then keeps dribbling inside and then steps on the baseline. Nice defense from Tristan Black.
Yeah. Tristan did a good job keeping himself between the basket and Muir. Muir steps out of bounds.
Here's Dominic Dance down the floor for the Raiders. Whips it over to Hyatt Thomas. Hyatt drives inside, stops, pulls up, shot is good for the freshman.
7 points for Thomas. 12 points is the difference in this game.
And Wyatt Muir walking the ball across the court like that's the case. They are taking their time, and then the nice design play, driving shot no good, but a putback is right there for Teague Goodman.
We've seen that twice. Teague Goodman cleaning up off a missed shot and getting a putback basket.
Dominic Dance inside, now gives to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas drives, kicks to Etzedy, Etzedy to Tahoney. Kalen back to Hyatt. Hyatt drives, Euro step, shot up, and in for Hyatt Thomas.
Hyatt Thomas is beginning to catch fire here. Let's hope that we don't have, the clock doesn't run out before the Raiders can catch back up. It's a 12-point lead, 49-37.
Yeah, Whitehorse's offense is starting to pick up, but so is Manila's. They've not made up any difference.
Elam Etzedy's going to be called on a foul. I think that's his third.
Yeah, 3 on Elam.
Second team foul of the quarter. 4:51 on the clock.
Timeout called by Manila. Wanted to get this play in right. We'll take a break and be back on Red Rock 92.7.
Get the resources and quality of a big school education and the support of a smaller school at Utah State Blanding. Explore over 70 degree and certificate programs to find your perfect fit and experience personalized learning with small class sizes and dedicated faculty while getting the classic college experience. A Utah State education is affordable too, thanks to competitive tuition and tons of scholarship opportunities. Visit blanding.usu.edu to learn more about becoming an Aggie in Blanding.
Compared to the vocational schools of the past, today's career and technical education courses span nearly every industry, including health science, business, digital arts, and computer science. CTE students learn valuable, real-world technical skills with a solid academic foundation while exploring career options or pursuing their passions. Did you know San Juan School District offers 19 CTE pathways for secondary students? To learn more, talk to a school counselor or CTE teacher today.
Welcome back. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7. 4:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. Manila with the ball and the lead over the Whitehorse Raiders, 49-37.
The set play off the inbound is going to be interesting to see what they set up.
They will get it in to
Lale.
Ben Lale. Ben Lale driving inside, poked loose. Nice defense from Hyatt Thomas to poke that ball loose. Here's Dominic Dance the other way. Dominic hands off to Thomas. Thomas across to Elam, into the corner to Tristan, back to Elam. Elam into the corner to Tristan. Now Kalen lines up the three. Shot is up, no good.
Goodman
boarded
with
by
the rebound.
Goodman. Raiders looking to pressure the ball. And Manila will bring it up over half court. Wyatt Muir with it. Raiders in a man-to-man defense now. Cutting is Ben Lale. Turning, shot is up and good.
That was
good
quite a
move under
shot
the
by
basket.
Ben Lale, who's really had 4 points at the half, and he's got 8 here in the second half.
There's Hyatt Thomas, gives over to Dominic Dance on the right wing. Gets a screen from Kalen, pulls up for three. Dance's shot is up, no, boarded by Ben Lale. Ben Lale slows it down, gives it back to Wyatt Muir, and again, Manila's showing their senior leadership as they are really calming down and running clock.
About
now
3.5 minutes left. Goodman gets
a couple of
2 rebounds.
misses.
It goes out of bounds against him, so it's going to be Whitehorse ball. 3:29 on the clock. It's a 14-point lead for Manila. Raiders are going to need to get the ball and shoot it quick.
Hyatt Thomas will pick it up, loses the handle, and Dominic Dance ends up with it. Gives back to Hyatt. Thomas back to Dance. Now inside to Kalen. Kalen's shot is up at the basket, up and good for Tahoney.
8 points for Tahoney. 51-39, 12-point lead for Manila.
That's what it's been, back and forth. The Raiders have not been able to stop Manila on the offensive end despite getting their own offense going.
Wow, nice
Pass
catch
inside and good
Enoch
catch
Wilson
by
for
Wilson.
2. 14 points is the difference again, 2:50 on the clock.
Here's Dance with it. Gives it to Hyatt Thomas. Thomas rises up for 3 straight away. Shot is no good. And Manila's had some really good defense. We're 2:30 left in the game. And Wyatt Muir with it. Guarded tightly by Tristan Black. Gets it into the corner, now underneath. Shot is up and off. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession to Whitehorse, but they've only got 2:21 remaining, and they just haven't been able to find any space for those 3-point shots.
Yeah. They've really had a tough time. You know, at 39 points, they've picked up the scoring a little bit in the second half, but not enough so far.
Yeah.
We know they can explode for lots of points pretty quick, but they're going to have to do it right now.
And then they haven't gotten any stops is the issue.
Yeah.
They're going to call Kalen for a charge.
Is that his fourth?
A moving screen, yeah, his 4th.
It's just the 3rd team foul against the Raiders. Manila only has 1 team foul this quarter and 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Of course, when you get to 5 team fouls, then start shooting free throws.
Here's Muir with it in the backcourt, guarded tightly by Tristan Black, and he'll run him over. I mean, that was good defense, and then Muir had really great presence to just say, oh, you knocked the ball out, I'm going to stop right now, and you'll run me over. And he did, so good presence by Muir.
First personal foul against Tristan Black. 2:04 on the clock.
Manila with the ball, down low to Muir. Shot is up, right at the rim, up and in.
Wyatt Muir has really shown great shooting inside and out, ball handling, and good game savvy too.
Here's Hyatt inside. Thomas drives, gets the foul, and the bucket.
A nice shot by Hyatt, that foul. And that's against Wyatt Muir, his 2nd.
Free throw is up and no good. But Kalen Tahoney will rip it away and lay it back up and in. So a nice 5-point swing. And we're going to get a timeout called. And again, it's a 12-point differential like it's been almost all this quarter.
Well, you know, the Raiders were able to cut it to 4, 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden they had a couple of 3-point plays, a deep shot by Muir and a 3-point shot by Ben Lale. That 6-point was the difference in the game so far.
Yeah.
We'll see if the Raiders can do that a couple of times and close this 12-point deficit, but there's only 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and no sign that Whitehorse has been able to stop Manila in this fourth quarter. You know, they were scoring almost every possession down the floor.
Yeah, when you fall behind by 12, 2 things have to happen. You've got to start to score, and you've got to stop the other team from scoring. And as the Raiders have increased their scoring, Manila seems to have been doing the same thing.
All right, Manila ready to inbound. They'll throw it away. Wyatt Muir is saying, hey, I got tipped out of my hands, but officials signal. Oh no, it was tipped. That is the call.
Manila ball, 1:38.
Here's Muir with it, looking to attack. Now pulls out. Again, looking to just kill clock. Gives it over to Lale. Now over to Ben Lale. And Hyatt's going to give a foul there.
I think that's his fourth, too.
Yeah.
Hyatt Thomas. Fourth team foul of the quarter. Oh, they're going to put him. That's the fifth team foul. It's going to send Ben Lale to the line to shoot 2.
Shot is up, no good. Again, 12-point differential. That's what it's been almost all day.
Ben Lale's second shot is up and also short. Rebounded by Hyatt Thomas.
Here's Hyatt down the floor. Gets some space, now gives to Kalen. Kalen back to Hyatt, and he will be fouled on the floor. Kalen hit the 3 after the whistle. That's a good foul to give. I mean, I don't know. It's okay to be physical when you have, when they have so many team fouls to give.
Breaking Lale with his 4th personal foul, so there's a lot of fouls racking up, but you're ahead by 12 if you're Manila.
Tristan Black drives, wild. I think that got tipped. I think it was an attempted pass. Elam Etzidy's going to give a foul. It's going to send Wyatt Muir to the line.
Etzidy's 4th personal foul. So a minute 6 remaining. A lot of free throws being shot here as we close it out. Wyatt Muir's going to shoot 2 right here. He's only shot 1 free throw so far. He made it, so 1 for 1 at this point. Now he's 2 for 2. 56-43, a 13-point lead. Senior Logan Potter checks in for Manila. 7 seniors. I don't know how big the senior class is at Manila, but it's probably not many more than 7 boys. Wyatt Muir hits the second one. 57-43 is our score. Hyatt Thomas stops and pulls up. Really nice shot by Hyatt. He's having a great second half here. Timeout real quick. 57-45 is our score. 58 seconds on the clock. 12-point differential. I think the time's starting to run out for the Raiders here. We have a number of sponsors we want to thank. They include Primary Residential Mortgage. They can help you structure the best deal with 30 years of experience and know-how. Napa Motor Parts. Get everything you need at their stores in Blanding and Monticello. Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Pick a Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, a wide variety of quality products, and they can personalize and customize them all. Brad Stoddard and the crew at Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello can get the job done. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the landscape and the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. And Crowley Construction, dirt work, road work, construction, driveways, anything, any job, big or small, give them a call.
Here's a full court press from the Raiders. Wyatt Muir is going to get it up over half court, and then Dominic Dance will give the foul.
I think that's just the first on Dominic.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying there's a second. But it's going to send Muir to the line to shoot 2, and we've seen he's 3 for 3 from the line. Shows no sign of starting to miss now.
Yeah.
First shot is up and in. 58-45. Muir's second shot is also up and in. Boy, he's a good player.
He'll sub out to an ovation from the home team. Blake White checking in.
59-45, last minute of regulation here.
Dominic Dance dribbling right, gives it over in the corner. Hyatt Thomas pulls from 3 and will hit.
Deep 3 by Hyatt Thomas. 59-48, 11-point differential. Another foul. Elam Etzidy, I think that may be his 5th. It is. Elam Etzidy fouls out.
Good defensive effort from the junior. Adam Joe checks in. He's got 4 fouls.
Kaylin Tahoney, Dominic Dance, Caleb Joe, and Riley Begay are seniors for the Raiders.
.36 seconds left in the game. Second free throw is good. 12-point differential. Once again, here's Dominic Dance. Cross half court. Gives it over. Hyatt Thomas, corner three is partially blocked. And then a foul given by Thomas with 27 seconds left. That's going to foul out Hyatt Thomas as well.
Freshman, boy, what a freshman year Hyatt Thomas has, but he's headed to the bench with 5 fouls. He scored 16 points today, including 14 in the second half. Christian Anderson is going to shoot 2. He misses the first. He's a senior out there, one of the 7 seniors for Manila. Misses
Second
them
one's
both.
off. Kaylin Tahoney with the rebound. He'll whip it up. Tristan Black. Tristan over into the corner for Dominic Dance. 3-point shot. No. Boarded by Manila, but a travel call, so it'll stay with the Raiders with 17 seconds left.
60-48.
Kaylin Tahoney to inbound on the baseline. Gets it in. Whips it over to Black. Over to Tahoney. Right wing 3. Bounces up, hits the backboard.
Hits the top of the backboard, and so it's a dead ball. 10.2 seconds. Manila ball. 60-48. They got a 12-point lead.
Gets it up over half court.
Out of bounds off of Whitehorse. So 1 second remaining here. The last second of the season for the Whitehorse Raiders, who will go down in defeat in the consolation quarterfinals.
That'll end it.
60-48 is our final score.
Good, tightly contested game down to the end. Manila getting the 12-point victory, 60-48, defeating the Whitehorse Raiders. So again, it's high school hoops on Red Rock 92. Manila will be playing tomorrow afternoon, and this next game will determine their opponent. It will be Monticello or Altamont, so stick right with us. We're going to have final stats from this one and then get you ready for the next game here on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels' White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Did you know that HPV vaccine helps prevent 6 forms of cancer? Did you know you can get HPV from skin-to-skin contact? Vaccinating preteens and teenagers while they're still in school is an effective way to get them up to date on their immunizations before starting a job, attending college, or traveling abroad. And getting vaccinated at a younger age helps your immune system fight off infections. Contact your local healthcare provider to get up to date on your vaccines. For more info, visit cancerutah.org/HPV. A message from San Juan Public Health.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Welcome back, High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7. We are final with a 12-point victory for Manila over the Whitehorse Raiders.
Yeah, 60-48 was our final score for Manila. Looking at the scoring Enoch Wilson had 4. Brody Byrne had 6. T. Goodman had 8. Ben Lell had 13. And Wyatt Muir had 27 points. He was dominant. 1, 2, 3, 4 3-pointers. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Bunch of field goals, 27 points. That was the difference in this game, it seems to me. For the Raiders, they were led by the freshman, Hyatt Thomas, with 16 points, including 14 in the second half. Sophomore Adam Joe, 15 big points in the middle. He had 7 in the first and 8 in the second half. Kalen Tahoney in his final game had 10 points, including a couple of 3-pointers. Dominic Dance had 3 in his senior final game, and Tristan Black added 3. So for the seniors for the Whitehorse Raiders, Caleb Joe, Dominic Dance, Kalen Tahoney, Riley Begay, this is it. It's drop this game and your season is over. And boy, they had a great season. It sure was fun. The starters and leaders of this team, and particularly Dominic Dance and Kalen Tahoney, I think they had a great game, worked hard.
Yeah.
They just couldn't quite stop number 0, Wyatt Muir today, whose 27 points was the difference in this game.
Yeah, but the future is bright for the Raiders as well. I mean, you look at the leading scorers in this game, 2 freshmen and a sophomore, and you've got others as well, contributing, and other freshmen and sophomores that are going to continue to get better. And so future's bright for the Raiders. But that'll end the season for Whitehorse.
Yeah, they finished with an 11-13 record, and had some good wins, had some tough losses, and one of them here today. They fell behind early in the first quarter, behind by 6 just in a couple of minutes, and that 6-point difference held for a long time until one really quick burst by Manila made it into double digits, where it stayed for the remainder of the game.
Well, very good. Again, we'll get set for this boys game coming up here in 5.5 minutes. We're going to hear from a few sponsors. We'll have a conversation with Coach Kais. We'll bring you. Stick with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live.
Empire Electric is excited to sponsor the student athletes of Monticello High School. We know sports help build athletes' character, and that carries over to the classroom. Empire Electric believes education opens opportunities, and we offer financial assistance to co-op members for higher education and vocational training. We also provide leadership growth opportunities for high school juniors through the Colorado Youth Tour and a leadership camp held in Steamboat Springs. Ask your counselor how to apply or check out eea.co. Go Buckaroos!
San Juan Building Supply has offered a full range of building supplies to San Juan County for more than 32 years. From the start of your project to the finish, San Juan Building Supply has high-quality products for all your needs, and they can deliver. Drop by 1050 South Main Street in Blanding, call 678-2000, or visit sjbs.com. San Juan Building Supply, a proud sponsor of our local teams.
Welcome back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. Again, glad to bring you high school action. And again, Whitehorse's season coming to an end. But hopefully the Monticello Buckaroos will be able to get a win this afternoon. And that would put them in the consolation semis against this same Manila team. So, hope to see it, and should be a good game. We've got Monticello versus Altamont, the 8 seed versus the 17 seed. So, big gap in the seed, so you would hope that Monticello could get the win, but we'll see what the Bucks can do. We'll go ahead, and we had an opportunity to speak with Coach Kais. We're going to give you that conversation and be right back on Red Rock 92.7. All right, David Boyle here with Coach Josh Kais, head coach of the Monticello Buckaroos. Coach, tough game yesterday, tough start, and then you guys played with Paiute pretty much the rest of the game. But what did you guys learn from that game, I guess?
It's hard to really teach the boys how to get off the bus, how to be ready to play in that first 5 minutes. And you can try a bunch of different approaches, but ultimately it's up to them to kind of figure out what works for them. And so we talked a lot about that yesterday, because if we don't spot a 16-2 lead, you know, it's an entirely different contest the rest of that game. I feel like our mindsets have been way better today. As we speak right now, the boys are walking laps around this facility. They're loose, they're excited, they're ready to go. But what we learned was, this is a big event. You know, this is the state tournament, but you still have to be ready to play.
Well, very good. Again, like I say, I like to see that the boys are walking those laps, and because it can be a lot of waiting at the state tournament, and then all of a sudden you got to go. So, looks like they'll be ready to go. What do you want to see defensively from your squad today?
Well, this is we're playing an Altamont team tonight that is they're very big. I mean, they are big. They're probably, if not the biggest team in the entire state, pound for pound. We have to take advantage of our abilities. We're going to pressure the ball. We're going to be in their face, pressuring, forcing them to their weekend, and forcing them to make mistakes. That's really our game plan. We had a film session last night and another one this morning, and the scouting report from other teams in their region is get after them. They're vulnerable with the ball in their hands, and so we're going to be very aggressive, pressuring ball, and then we're going to get out and run. It's an age-old equation. Okay, you pressure the ball on defense, you get a defensive stop, you box out, you rebound, and then you run, and that's going to be our equation today.
Well, very good. So, like you say, offense, you want it in the fast break, but tell us about when you get in the half court. What do you want to see?
It's going to depend on what they run. They played primarily man-to-man versus Rich yesterday. Talking to Rich's coach, he's like, I doubt you'll see a man. He says they've played mostly 2-3 or a 1-2-2 most of the season. Against Pinnacle last week, they played primarily a 1-2-2. So if we see a man, it's really going to be about attacking the lane and probably getting a lot of inside-outs looks for threes. That'll be nice. I told Caden, get in that lane, and if you have a look, get it. If not, kick it out to, you got number 1, you got 10 out there looking for a shot, and let's trust our teammates. If they play the zone, look at to get at the high post. We'll get it to Cash at the high post a bunch, and Kate at the high post, and everything goes from there. Whether they kick it in from the high post, they kick it out, and we get a good look. Altamont also runs a little 1-2-2 full court press, and we'll see how righteous I've been, because if they run that, I will be very grateful.
Very good. Well, we'll look forward to that. Thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Welcome back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. We're going to be bringing you basketball here momentarily between Monticello and Altamont. Should be a great game. Looking forward to bringing you this matchup. Again, the Buckaroos, the 8 seed, the Altamont Longhorns, the 17 seed. So a couple of consolation games coming up next for you. We're going to take a break, hear from some sponsors. We'll be back here on Red Rock 92.7.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit EmoryTelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Hello, this is Dave's phone. Leave me a message at the beep.
Hey, Dad. I just drove past the park you took me to on my 10th birthday. Remember how we fell into the stream? I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Call me back. I love you.
Reminding someone of their worth is suicide prevention. Learn more at liveonutah.org.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
Welcome back. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live. And our second of 4 games in a row coming up here momentarily.
Whew. Third of 5 games today.
Yeah.
We are having a marathon today.
No doubt. Caden Pearson set to jump for the Buckaroos. Be hopping up against Braden Jessen, and it'll be won by Cash Young. He'll get the opening tip, bring it up for the Buckaroos. Cooper Nilsson with it. Cooper dribbles right, gives to Cash in the corner. Young gives over to Nilsson. Nilsson to Lee. Looking, and now into the corner to Jackson. Kais up to Trakin. Over to Cooper. He's got Caden baseline. Caden will drive baseline. He tries to find Trakin cutting, but pass is just a little off. It goes out of bounds. Possession to Altamont.
Boy, as Coach Kais pointed out, the Buckaroos have got to start intensely in this game.
Here's Braden Jessen with it. He gives over to Thatcher Rust. Rust drops it off down low.
Wow.
First shot is up and in for number 40. That's Case Sorensen.
Case Sorensen. Thatcher Russ is the quarterback of the football team, and that was a nice quarterback pass right there.
Here's a press coming from the Longhorns. Pearson will bring it up over half court. No, they're going to say is a 10-second call.
Wow.
Very close, but it was right there at the 25-second
when you got
mark.
A shot clock right there, it makes it
to
a little bit easier to count off that 10 seconds.
Yep.
Altamont ball. They want to jump out. They saw what happened yesterday against Monticello, and they want to have a similar start.
So drive pass inside is stolen. Trakin Lee and Cooper Nilsson both grabbing the ball. Trakin will give to Cooper. Now up to Cash. Young over to Nilsson. Across to Trakin. Into Jackson in the corner for 3. Short. Offensive rebound for Caden, and he'll put it up and in. Pearson
nice
with the bucket.
putback by Caden Pearson. Ties this up 2-2, 6:35 in the first quarter. Altamont, Monticello.
Ooh, Cooper Nilsson with the steal. Nice active hands. He rips it away from Jessen. Now here's Young the other way. Cash pulls from 3. Shot is up, no good. Boarded by the Longhorns. They'll look to push the other way. Monticello gets their transition defense set. Nice hands by Trakin Lee to knock a pass, but it's picked right back up by Braden Jessen. He'll go down the lane. Shot is up, no good. Kais with the rebound. Jackson will give to Cooper. Nilsson up to Pearson. Caden on the right wing, over to Cooper. Now Trakin into the corner to Cash. Down low to Jackson. It's knocked out of bounds by Altamont.
Buckaroo ball, 2-2 is our score. 5:52 in the first quarter. All even.
Cooper Nilsson finds Caden Pearson cutting to the basket. Shot is blocked, but Jackson Kai's there to put it back up and in.
Nice presence there by Jackson to see that loose ball and pick it up and give the Buckaroos a 2-point lead, 4-2.
Here's Thatcher Rust with it. Dribbles left. Now gets it down low. And we'll have a foul called on the ground. Caden or Cash, not sure. It is Caden Pearson's first foul. Longhorns get it right in. Nice set play for Case Sorensen.
Case Sorensen, the junior center, gets his second basket.
Here's that full court press from the Longhorns. Cooper gets it into Cash. Cash up to Caden. Back to Cooper. Over to Cash. Down to Jackson. Jackson up to Cooper. To Caden. Caden drives baseline. Stops, kicks it out. Cooper for 3. Nilsson hits the triple.
Cooper Nilsson hits a 3-pointer. Give the Buckaroos a 7-4 lead. 7-2 is what they're showing on the scoreboard, but Case Sorensen has 2 baskets.
Yeah, they'll get that fixed.
There they go.
Got an offensive foul against the Longhorns. That's on Briggs' Wall. Briggs Wall sounds like a brick wall you don't want to run into. That's, as Coach Kai's mentioned, this is a big Altamont team.
And he led the Longhorns with 19 points yesterday. So
here's Cooper Nilsson after they break the press, drives inside, gets it out to Caden. Caden dribbling inside, picks up his dribble, finds Cash down low. Cash has his shot blocked. Wow, what a block by Briggs Wall.
Briggs Wall.
That was a brick wall.
He's a Briggs Wall.
Inside is Jessen. Turnaround shot is up and in.
Nice move by Braden Jessen to get to 7-6, 1 point lead for the Buckaroos.
Kais gives to Cooper Nelson. Nelson to Traken in the corner. Lee bounce pass is going to be intercepted by the Longhorns. Here's Braden Jessen down the floor. Jessen gives it over to Wall. It's stolen by Pearson.
Nice.
Ball is on the floor. Caden knocks it
Gotta
loose.
pick it up, guys.
And
oh, for heaven's sakes. Really nice hustle by Altamont. Got the loose ball. Briggs Wall shot off the basket. Put back by Case Sorensen.
His 6th point. And an 8-7 lead for Altamont.
Sorensen was scoreless yesterday. He's got 6 points so far today.
In the first quarter. 3.5 minutes remaining, a 1 point lead for Altamont in this first quarter. Jackson Kai's corner 3 is partially blocked. Sorensen with the board. Here's Braden Jessen down the floor, whips it over to Thatcher Rust. Rust drives left, now gives it out. Kicking over, 3-point shot is up, but a foul's going to be called on Cash Young.
Wow, Thatcher Rust got Cash Young in the air. Gets that shot off, didn't make the 3, but he was fouled, will shoot 3. 8-7, Altamont leads by 1. Altamont leads by 2. Thatcher Rust hits his first free throw. Misses his second.
Again, 3:04 left in this first quarter. A 9-7 lead for Altamont over Monticello in this consolation quarterfinal game. Third free throw is off. Caden Pearson with the rebound. Pearson gives to Cooper Nelson. Cooper over to Cash in the corner. Fakes, drives left, pulls up for 3. Shot is no good. Boarded by Cash though, and he'll come back and put it back up and in. Nice offensive rebound from Cash.
Yeah, Cash misses a 3-point shot, but follows that ball and gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ties this game at 9.
Out. They're going to call Cooper Nilsson for a foul, reaching in.
Defensive intensity by Cooper Nilsson. Got him in a little foul trouble yesterday. It's his first personal foul tonight.
Cord Young checks into the game for the Bucks.
Third team foul against Monticello in this quarter. 2:35 on the clock. 9-9 is our score.
Jessen with it on the left wing for the Longhorns now getting inside. Jump stop. And Cord's we're gonna have a travel call. There was a whistle. One official looked like he was gonna signal a foul. The other though said, hey, that was a travel first. Coach Kai is gonna take a timeout. We'll take a moment and be back on Red Rock 92.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back. High school hoops on Red Rock 92.7. 2:27 left in the first quarter. And we are tied up 9 apiece. Monticello ball. Altamont bringing a full court press on the Bucks. Caden Pearson will inbound for Monticello. And it's going to be thrown away. Altamont gets the ball.
Boy, they're having a tough time inbounding the ball.
Here's a 3-point shot up and off. Rebound is going to Altamont's going to get it, but step out of bounds doing so.
And they're gonna press until the Buckaroos can break it.
Done a pretty good job breaking the press.
Yeah, it's the inbound that's been the challenge.
And here's a turnover, as we say it. Sorensen gathers the ball for the Longhorns. Braden Jessen with it, gives to Thatcher Rust. On the right wing, Rust head down driving. Kicks out to Jessen. Jessen kicks it out. And picked up by the Longhorns. 2 minutes left, a tied game in this first quarter. Here's a drive, and now a pass is stolen by Jackson Kais. Good presence from Jackson down low. Cooper gives it up to Cash. Cash is going to be fouled.
He's going to be fouled by Thatcher Rust.
Cash was falling out of bounds and did that partially because he got a little shove. Tommy Morrison checking into the game for the Buckaroos. So Coach Kai's using his bench here in the first quarter. Here's Nilsson with it. Cooper gives to Caden in the corner. Caden down low to Cord. Cord out to Cooper to Cash for three. Oh, no good. Boarded by Briggs Wall. Jessen bringing the ball down the floor. Drives all the way. Tommy Morrison challenges him, but did a little too much. He's going to foul him, and that'll be an and one opportunity
for Braden Jessen. 11-9 is the score. It could be 12-9. Jessen can hit this free throw. 2-point lead for the Longhorns.
Tristan Felix and Traken Lee checking in for Monticello.
Substitution pattern is changed for the Buckaroos. He misses the free throw, but gets the own rebound.
Put back no good. Morrison gathers the rebound. Here's Cooper Nilsson down the floor. Cooper gives over to Tristan Felix. Back to Nilsson. Into Caden in the corner, double teamed. Now Felix with it on the left wing. Into Traken in the corner. Traken drives baseline, whips it into Cooper. Cooper out to Traken. Oh, pass is just a little low. Traken can't quite pick it up, and it'll go out of bounds.
11-9 is our score. 52 seconds on.
52 seconds left in the first quarter, and Cash Young checking into the game.
Wow. My apologies. 11-9. Here come the Longhorns.
Rust with it on the wing. Surveys, gives it over to Jessen. Jessen drives, has it stripped by Caden Pearson. Goes out of bounds, possession stays with Altamont. 36 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson Kai's into the game. So again, got a merry-go-round for Monticello. They're seeing a lot of substitutions here in the quarter. Inbound, nice defense from Caden Pearson.
He goes out of bounds. It stays Monticello, so it stays Longhorn ball. 32.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter, a 2-point lead for the Altamont Longhorns.
Here's Rust looking to inbound, and it's stolen by Caden Pearson. Knocks it loose, gives it up to Cooper. Cooper to Cash, looking to push the break. Cash inside. Now out to Jackson for three. No. Boarded by Thatcher Rust. He'll give to Braden Jessen. 17 seconds left in the quarter. Jessen gives to Rust. Rust whips it over to Wall. Wall drives down the lane, and we're going to have a foul charged.
Probably against Jackson Kais.
That is the call against Jackson.
It's the 15th foul of the quarter. 7 seconds remaining, but it's going to send the Longhorns to the line to shoot two. Briggs Wall, who had 19 points yesterday, and now he's got one, makes the first free throw. 12-9 the score. One more free throw on the way. Makes them both.
That's good.
13-9.
Pearson with it, gives it over to Traken. Traken to Jackson. Jackson inside. Shot blocked. fight for the rebound.
They're going to call a foul. They're going to say time's out. So after 1 quarter of play, 13-9 is the score. The Altamont Longhorns lead the Monticello Buckaroos in our consolation quarterfinal game here at Richfield High School in the 1A state basketball tournament. Glad you're with us.
We'll take a break and be right back.
Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. Tailor-Made Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. Tailor-Made is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back. We're ready to start of the second quarter. Monticello trailing by 4 against Altamont. Longhorns with the ball. Here's Braden Jessen, gives to Thatcher Rust. Now pass is knocked loose. Here's Cooper Nelson. Down the floor, Cooper gives it out to Jackson. Right wing 3 for Kais is short, but Cash will catch it, put it back up, and then that one won't go. That one's rebounded by Jessen, and he'll bring it down the floor. Drives inside, and a foul's going to be called. That is a tough call. That is a really tough call. It's on Cooper, I guess. I mean, Jackson was, I thought it was going to be called on Jackson, and he just got ran into. But Cooper Nelson, maybe his hand must have been in the cookie jar. But surprising
will shoot two. Second personal foul against Cooper Nelson. Jessen makes the first, 5th point of the game. 14-9, it's a 5-point lead for Altamont. Monticello's shooting percentage is really low here in this first half.
Second free throw's off. Cash gets the rebound. Cooper gives to Cash for 3. That'll go. Cash Young hits the triple. Monticello needed that. Pulls him within 2.
Nice shot there by Cash. Good, smooth.
Traken Lee reads that pass perfectly. Traken all the way. Lays it up and in. What a move by the senior to tie this game.
14-14.
Here early in the second quarter. Thatcher Rust on the right wing. Whips it over to Jessen. Back to Rust. Now inside to Wall. Wall drives. Lee pokes it out of bounds. Stays with Altamont. 18 on the shot clock, 6:50 left in the first half. Longhorn ball, we are tied 14 apiece.
Braden Jessen inbounds the ball. Back to Jessen.
On the left wing now, Jessen. And poked loose by Cooper Nelson. 5 on the shot clock. Wall pulls for 3. No, Lee with the rebound. Good defense for the Buckaroos.
Yeah, nice rebound by Traken.
Here's Caden down the lane, drops it off to Jackson. Nice pass from Caden Pearson, and Jackson Kais will finish it.
Gives the Buckaroos a lead, 16-14. 6:18 remaining in the first half. Monticello on a 7-0 run.
It's Thatcher Rust, whips it over to Braden Jessen. Jessen driving inside, now whips it back out to Rust. He's open for 3. Shot is up, no good. Kais with the board. Gives to Cooper Nelson. Cooper gives to Caden. Back to Cooper. Now to Cash, into Jackson. Jackson drives, gives to Traken. Traken drives baseline, whips it out up top to Caden. Now Cooper pulls for 3. Shot is up, no good. And Jackson gets the offensive rebound though. Cash into the corner to Caden. Caden driving baseline. Shot is up. No. Traken there for the putback. No. And a scramble for the ball, and Case Sorensen will finally secure it. Here's Braden Jessen. Now inside pass stolen by Traken Lee.
Traken's been able to anticipate 3 passes here in the last couple of minutes. And has really
jumping those lanes.
Jumping those lanes, getting the turnovers. Nielsen to Cash Young. Caden Pearson.
Jackson to Cash for 3. Good shot, but doesn't fall.
Rebounded by Jessen. 4:54 on the clock. 16-14, a 2-point lead for the Buckaroos.
Here's Rust. Now up top, back to Rust on the right wing. He'll pull from 3. Shot is no good. And a flop warning against Thatcher Rust. He got the earlier call on Cash.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying
to get it again.
Trying to sell it again, and the officials say, oh,
the official signal for a flop is pretty effective.
Yeah.
this flop,
motion where
they motion a flop, and that's what it was. He got that shot away and then just hit the ground, and the call came maybe a second after the shot missed too, but I guess they were seeing where the rebound was going to go. They
press for the Longhorns. Monticello is going to get it across half court. Now Pearson with it on the right wing. Caden drops it off into Traken. Traken, tries to whip it out, but Longhorn stepped right in the way and steals the pass. Here's Jessen the other way. Braden Jessen whips it out to Thatcher Rust on the right wing. Rust inside the wall, back out. Driving is Luke Tew. Now Jessen drives all the way to the cup. Shot is up, no good, but he draws some contact.
Looks like Traken Lee may be called for the foul.
It's on Jackson Kais, his second. 2 fouls on the juniors, Cooper and Jackson. Braden Jessen at the line shooting 2.
First one is no good. 4:01 on the clock. It's a 2-point lead for the Buckaroos, who are on a 7-0 run. Second free throw is good. So Braden Jessen cuts the Monticello lead to 1 point, 16-15, halfway through the second quarter.
Here's Pearson with it, up across half court. Man-to-man defense. Here's Cash with it now. Gets a screen from Traken, some space, pulls from 3. Shot is up, no. Cash gets his own miss, tries to drop it into Jackson. But it passes a little low. Jackson loses the handle, and Altamont will come with it the other way. A chance to take the lead. Here's Luke Tew. Just a freshman for the Longhorns. Jessen with it over to Thatcher Rust. Back to Jessen in the corner. He'll drive baseline.
Wow.
Shot is up and in.
Boy, he was able to make room for himself there. Braden Jensen, 8 points for Jessen. 1 point lead.
Here's
for the Longhorns.
Yeah, here's Pearson, gives to Kais, now to Cooper. 3 minutes left in the first half. Nelson gets to Young in the corner. Young into Caden, who's mauled. Called for a travel. Tew will bring it across half court. Whips it over to Jessen. Out to Rust. In to Swords. Now his shot is up for Wall. No good, boarded by Cash Young. Here's Pearson down the floor. Caden will turn around from 10 feet. Shot is up, no good. Boarded by Tew, and he'll look to push the other way. Gets inside, drops it off to Wall. His shot is up and in.
Briggs Wall gets a basket. Now it's a 3-point lead for Altamont. That was a nice move by
Here's
Wall.
Cooper all the way to the basket. Shot is up, no good. Traken Lee with the offensive board. His putback also no good. Another offensive rebound. And we'll have a foul on the ground. So good offensive boarding, but you like to see the shot go first.
It's the first foul of the quarter against Altamont. So Monticello will inbound the ball. First personal foul against Case Sorensen.
Cord Young checks into the game for the Bucks. Caden gets it into Jackson in the corner. There's Cooper. Cash in the corner. Now he tries to find Jackson, who cut to the basket, and then Cooper is going to foul trying to stop the fast break.
Seems to be a game of runs. Monticello was on a 7-0 run, and now Altamont's on a 5-0 run. Regain the lead. 19-16 is our score. A 3-point lead for Altamont over the Monticello Buckaroos. 1:58 remaining in the first half.
Come the Longhorns. Pass inside. Out. Now Wall drives. Loses the handle. It goes in Jesson's hand, though. He'll pull from 3 from the corner. Gets his own miss. Dribbles inside. Shot is up. No. Put back. Will go. Shaden Winterton with the basket. There's Pearson with it for the Buckaroos. Gives over to Cord Young. Cord drives the lane, kicks to Cash for 3. Yes,
Boy,
Cash
nice
Young.
Shot. Nice deep 3-point shot by Cash Young. 21-19 is the score. 2-point lead for Altamont. 1:10 remaining in the first half. Altamont with the ball.
There's Jessen driving. And now a shot for Wall is up and in.
Briggs Wall, a 10-footer from the side. Tristan Felix taking the ball up court for the Buckaroos.
Now Caden Pearson with it. Caden probes inside. Shot is up, and he is fouled and will head to the line.
He's going to shoot 2.
46 seconds left in the half.
Second personal foul against Briggs Wall. Caden went sprawling. He ran into a Briggs Wall.
Caden gets the first free throw to go.
23-20, a 3-point lead for Altamont. Caden's going to shoot a second free throw. And it drops. 4 points for the game for Caden. 2-point lead for Altamont.
It's Braden Jessen. Now inside to Sorensen, cutting to Briggs Wall. Shot is blocked by Cord Young. And we're going to have a jump ball. Yep.
It was Braden Jessen surrounded by 3 Buckaroo white jerseys. Eventually got the tie-up call. 31 seconds.
Here's a full court press. Gets it into Kais. Now Caden up to Cash. Cash will run it down. Finds Caden cutting to the basket, and Caden is fouled and will head to the line. Altamont does not like the call.
Briggs Wall called with his 3rd.
He got a lot of ball, but I think he got some of Caden's body as well.
Oh, yeah. There's no... There was definite contact there. Pearson's going to shoot 2. His first one is up, and no, off the back iron.
Galvin Gardner checks into the game for Altamont. Briggs Wall will take a seat with his 3rd foul. And 21 seconds. Jaden Camacho checks in for the Buckaroos. Caden's free throw is good.
1-point game, 23-22, last 20 seconds of the first half.
Jessen gets it up to 2. Luke 2. Now to Jessen in the corner. Back to 2. Now across. Jessen with a 3. Shot is up, no good. A putback, no good. And Monticello's defense holds. And unable, and we're going to have a 1-point game going into halftime.
Wow, 23-22 is our score at halftime here in this consolation quarterfinal. The winner plays tomorrow. The loser, their season is done. Glad that you're with us on Red Rock 92, our presentation of high school hoops. Let's hear from a few of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Looking for a new insurance provider? Call Jeff Nielsen at San Juan Insurance in Blanding. For more than a quarter century, Jeff has offered a full range of insurance products: auto, home, life, health, and more. Give him a call today, 435-678-3223, or pay him a visit at 60 North Main Street in Blanding. San Juan Insurance, over 25 years of experience and just getting started.
Looking to buy, sell, or refinance your home or property? Ask for the professionals at Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency. Anderson Oliver Title has provided title insurance and real estate closing services in San Juan and Grand counties for 25 years. Anderson Oliver Title isn't just another out-of-town company. It's the only locally owned and operated title company in southeastern Utah. The owners and employees at Anderson Oliver Title are excited to support our communities and are proud to support high school athletics and activities.
Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage is the Four Corners source for high-quality, beautiful, and long-lasting custom residential and commercial cabinetry for over 50 years. Tailor-Made Monuments designs custom monuments and headstones crafted with care and artistry to honor your loved ones for generations. Tailor-Made is family-owned and operated and offers competitive pricing. Call them today for a free quote. 435-678-2523. Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, proud sponsors of San Juan High School sports.
No matter what you've got planned for the weekend, a home makeover, a landscaping project, a backyard barbecue, your neighbors at Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding have what you need. You'll find great buys on paint, tools, and yard and garden supplies, not to mention grills, patio furniture, and pool care essentials. We carry top brands like Clark & Kensington, Craftsman, Scotts & Weber, and our helpful associates can answer all your questions. For national brands and local expertise, you can always count on Red's Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Did you know that HPV vaccine helps prevent 6 forms of cancer? Did you know you can get HPV from skin-to-skin contact? Vaccinating preteens and teenagers while they're still in school is an effective way to get them up to date on their immunizations before starting a job, attending college, or traveling abroad. And getting vaccinated at a younger age helps your immune system fight off infections. Contact your local healthcare provider to get up to date on your vaccines. For more info, visit cancerutah.org/HPV. A message from San Juan Public Health.
All right, welcome back. We are at halftime of the boys' game. Monticello trailing Altamont by 1 point. Grabbed a couple seniors for the Lady Buckaroos. Played their final game earlier today, loss against Paiute, but wrapping up their season in their careers. We've got Braley Freestone first. Braley, it was a tough tournament. You guys played some really tough teams, but what did it mean to be at the state tournament this year?
It meant a lot because we really thought we weren't going to get to come, and our coach was dead set on we weren't going to be able to come, and so we were all kind of bummed. But then a few weeks before our Pinnacle game, we knew we would most likely play them again, and we were just fighting for that home court advantage. And the fact that we won that game still baffles me, and so it just means a lot that we're here.
Yeah, both those games were really tight against Pinnacle, so that was a lot of fun. Well, Braley contributed a lot to the Lady Buckaroo teams for the past 4 years. Tell us about your favorite memory from this season or career, whatever comes to mind.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, should have gave you a little bit of prep. All right, I got another question for you. Think about that one too. Tell us about what it's been like playing with Mashaya for this past 4 years.
It's been great. It really has. At first, things were a little rocky. Freshman year, you are a little timid and you don't quite have things figured out. But by your end of your junior year and senior year, you've got things figured out, and you just have that connection. And I know where she's at on the court at all times. We can read each other's minds. I know when she's coming to screen for me or something.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that evidence in the way you guys play together. You guys played really well together. It's fun to watch. All right, I'm going to come back to a favorite memory, or even just a memory that comes to mind, either this season or your career, whatever you want to talk about. Favorite game, maybe.
Definitely our home Dolores game.
Yeah, that was a good one.
When we were in overtime and we're on the court and we're up, I can't remember. I had just made a layup under the basket, and we got the boys team in one corner and then a whole bunch of little kids in the other corner just freaking out. I really loved that game.
That's awesome. Well, that was a great win. That was a great game. You guys played some great games throughout the season, and it was really fun to watch you. Braley, anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
My parents. They've been really helpful through this season, and even my grandparents, Brenda and Alan.
Yeah.
They were really nice. And
yeah, everywhere we go, we saw them with you. So they're great supporters. So congratulations on a great senior season, great career. Thank you, Braley.
Thank you.
And that was Braley Freestone, and we've got her teammate Mashaya Lansing here. And Mashaya got to hear the questions. So Mashaya, we're not going to give you a lot of time. You got to just answer, okay? All right, Mashaya, tell us. Again, what it means for you to be at the state tournament this year.
The state tournament. This means a lot personally because we've been told that there's not many opportunities and there's not going to be more opportunities presented after this, and for us to come down and play, me and Braley, for our last game.
That's wonderful. So tell us what it's been like playing with Braley for these past 4 years.
It's been so much fun. Like, we've just got it down. We've had a lot of fun. It's genuinely a blessing.
That's wonderful. Well, it's been fun watching you two play, and you guys, again, like I mentioned, you have really great connectivity, and then there's just fun things to see. I just know, Mashaya's going to get the backside rebound, or Braley's going to hit a shot from the baseline. You watch a couple kids for 4 years, and it's like, all right, this is the spot they're going to do well. And you both did great, especially in your close games that you won. That overtime, Dolores, like I mentioned, Braley hitting free throws. You helped start the comeback in Pinnacle with your steal and bucket and foul. So, anyways, it's been really fun watching you guys. Okay, favorite memory from either this year or your career. What comes to mind? Or favorite game?
I would say my favorite memory is playing San Juan. I think it was like last year. And there was this one girl being a jerk to us, and Tessa hit a 3 and pointed at her while she was like over there, and she's just running away.
So Tessa Slade hitting a 3. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, very good. Well, that's fun. Again, it's been fun, like we say, watching you guys play for the past 4 years. Congratulations on a great senior season and a great career. Thank you, Mashaya. Awesome. All right, that was Mashaya Lansing and Braley Freestone. Thanks to you both for joining us. All right, again, we are at halftime. Monticello trails by 1 here after one half of play. And we're going to be getting some basketball underway shortly. Bill, you got some first half statistics for us?
Yeah, I do here. The score is 23-22, a 1-point lead for the Altamont Longhorns. They're led by Braden Jessen with 8 points. Briggs Wall has 6, Case Sorensen 6, Staten Winterton 2, and Thatcher Rust 1. So 23 points for the Longhorns. For the Buckaroos, they are led by Cash Young with 8 points, including 2 3-pointers. Caden Pearson has 5, Jackson Kai's 4, Cooper Nilsson 3, and Traken Lee 2. So, boy, very little separates these two teams after one half of play, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams are out warming up, 1:45 on the halftime clock, so we'll be started here pretty quick.
Very good. Looking forward to a second half, and looking at the other gym, it looks like they're quite a bit behind, so we may have a break. You might hear some music on 92.7 between our second and third games of this four games back to back.
Yeah, the challenge that we have is that these games that we've done so far have been at Richfield High School, which is the consolation tournament. The championship tournament is up in the Sevier Valley Center. It's about, I'm going to say, a quarter mile, even though it's not quite that far. But we need to do a transfer from here to there, and so we're glad to see that other game is still in the first quarter, and we're about to start the third quarter here. So
yeah, so if you're a Whitehorse Raiders fan, just know it's going to be a little while until
that game is going to be delayed.
It's not going to start at 4.
I guess they had a game with a lot of fouls that were called and really delayed play quite a bit, and they're behind 15 or 20 minutes, and this game is moving really quick too. So hopefully, if you're a Buckaroo fan, we'll have a win for the Buckaroos and maybe a chance to interview a couple of the kids and get a transition and be up there for the Raider game. That's going to be an awfully good game, these two quarterfinal games. The Lady Raiders and the Lady Cougars at the Sevier Valley Center after this game.
Well, very good. We're just about ready. Monticello on the floor. Altamont on the bench, coming out on the floor. And we're ready for the start of the second half.
For all intents and purposes, we're starting with a clean slate. Whoever wins this half, of course, is going to win the game. Altamont has a narrow 1-point lead coming into the half, but we will see what happens in the next 16 minutes of play.
Here's Longhorns with the ball. It's Thatcher Rust. Drops it in to Sorensen. Back out to Rust. Up top to Winterton. Now inside to Wall. Double teamed. And it'll go out of bounds off Caden Pearson.
He's running out of room and just hit the ball off of Caden's knee out of bounds. So they get a reset.
18 on the shot clock. Now inbound. Sorensen gives to Jessen. Jessen trying to drive, and he's going to have to give it out to Wall. Now to Winterton. Guarded by Cooper. Now Jessen. They whip it around to Rust. Rust across to Winterton. Into Sorensen. 1 on the shot clock. Here's a shot, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense for Monticello to start the game.
Yeah, they did a good job. See how this defensive intensity going to need to pick up for Monticello. They're going to inbound it from the side rather than the back. Altamont going to pressure this. Bringing the ball up. Get it to Caden Pearson.
Pearson getting a screen from Kais, but doesn't necessarily need it.
A guard for 3 years. Now he's the tallest man out there on the court, but he has really good ball handling skills.
Yeah, he does. Here's Cash Young, gives to Traken Lee, over to Cooper on the left wing. Up top to Caden, 3-point shot is open. The shot will not go. Cooper with the offensive board though, and we'll have a jump ball.
Tied up with Thatcher Russ. It's going to go to Monticello on alternating possessions. Really nice presence there for Cooper to grab that loose ball.
Yeah.
After the miss by Pearson.
Here's Caden to inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Jackson. Jackson to Cooper. Over to Caden. Caden inside. Spinning. Shot is up. No, but Jackson almost gets the offensive rebound. He doesn't, though. Winterton does, and now he'll push down the floor. Winterton over to Rust. Now to Jessen. Jessen working inside. Shot is up. No good, but he draws a foul on Jackson Kais, his third.
Third personal foul against Jackson Kais. So that'll come into play here.
I guess I misspoke. I'm remembering it's Monument Valley first and then Whitehorse girls.
Oh, that's true.
Those mixed up. But we got 2 San Juan County teams in the quarterfinals. As Jessen hits his first free throw. Extends the lead 24-22 for Altamont.
Makes them both. Braden Jessen with 10 points on the day.
There's Cooper Nelson up the floor. Cooper gives to Cash. Jackson in the corner. Tries to get it to Caden, but it's stolen away. Here's Rust the other way. Oh, excuse me, Jessen. Now Rust with it inside to Jessen. And shot is up, no good. Winterton putback will go, though.
Staten Winterton with the putback, his 4th point there, and it's 27-22, 5-point lead.
Caden drives inside and then drops it off to Jackson. Second time that Pearson's assisted to Kais today. 27-24, just under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Winterton across to Rust. Back to Winterton. To Rust. Across to Jessen. 3-point shot is up. No. Boarded by Sorensen. He'll kick out. Rust will pull for 3. That shot is also no good. Sorensen, though, tracks it down. Another offensive rebound for the Longhorns.
Longhorns dominating the boards here in the early second half.
Sorensen inside to Wall. Wall turnaround shot. No. Board is pulled down by Caden. Pearson will bring it down the floor. Caden over to Jackson. Now to Cooper.
3-point game.
Pearson gives to Trakin straight away, and now over to Cooper on the left wing. Up top to Cash for 3. No. And boarded by Sorensen. Here's Jessen the other way.
Buckaroos getting 1 shot per possession, and Altamont's getting 2 or 3.
Wall, turnaround shot is up and in. Briggs Wall. 5-point lead for Altamont. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Cash. Over to Caden. 3-point shot is good for Caden Pearson. And a timeout called. Monticello now down by 2.
29-27, 4:27 in the third quarter.
We'll take a break and be right back.
Desert Rivers Credit Union is proud to team up with the communities in our corner of the state. A nationwide network of ATMs and branches, full line of mortgage products, local decision-making, low fees, and great rates for every credit score are just a few of the things we bring to the team. And to top it off, we are for people, not profit. Come by and meet our team at one of our 4 branch locations or visit desertriverscu.com. We love our communities and are proud to support our youth.
Welcome back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.live. 92.7 FM, and here in the third quarter, Monticello trails by 2. Caden Pearson just hit a nice 3-point shot, though.
Yeah, cut the lead from 5 to 2. It's going to be interesting here. This game has all the appearances. It's going to go down to the wire.
Yep.
But we're just halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, but it's been close throughout. Monticello set defensively. Longhorns will inbound. Buckaroos looks like in a 2-3 zone. Jessen will bring the ball up the floor for Altamont. Whips it over to Winterton. Winterton gets it to Jessen in the corner. Jessen on the right wing. Guarded closely by Cash Young. Has to pick up his dribble. Now gives to Winterton. Winterton across to Rust. Now into Sorensen. Finds a man cutting. Cord Young is going to save the ball from going out of bounds. Scramble for it. And a foul is going to be called. I think that'll be charged to Cash.
Quick hands by Cord Young to knock away an errant pass.
Conversation with the official. I don't know what about.
They're going to call a foul against Cash Young.
Yeah, I think that was the right call.
Second personal against Cash.
Longhorns to inbound. Here's Wall with it. They whip it around. Jessen has it now on the far wing. Now over, around. Shot is up, no good. Caden with the rebound. And a foul called against Altamont as Winterton tried to get positioning.
Yeah, Winterton pushed from behind. It's his first personal foul. Monticello will inbounds the ball. Altamont continues to put pressure on the ball.
Here's Kais up to Young. Oh, Cash couldn't quite pull it in. You know, I think if the ball had laces in that situation, I think Jackson and Cash make that pass a little crisper.
We need laces on the ball.
Jessen, corner 3.
Braden Jessen continues to score for the Longhorns. That's his 5th point of the quarter, 32-27.
Pearson over to Nelson, now to Cord Young, up to Cash Young. Cash driving inside, kicking out. Jackson Kais, right wing 3. No. Cord tips it, and Cash will put up a shot. Cord gets another offensive board and a jump ball. It's going to give possession to Altamont.
Nice work out there by Cord Young, the freshman.
Yeah. Altamont
go ahead.
Leads by 5, 32-27. 3 minutes left in the third. Here's Winterton on the wing. Now whips it over to Rust. Rust out to Jessen. Jessen going inside. Shot is up. No good. Pearson with the board. Pearson's going to lose the handle, though. Now gives it to Cord Young. Cord will attack. picks up his
call a walk
ball and called for a travel. Draken Lee checks into the game along with Tristan Felix for the Buckaroos.
32-27, 5-point lead for Altamont.
Russ drives, and he's going to be fouled as he's spinning around. Fouls on Draken Lee.
Third team foul against Monticello in the quarter. 2:32 remaining.
Jessen on the baseline looking to inbound. Gets it into Rust. To Winterton, back to Rust. Back to Winterton. Across the court to Jessen. Over to Winterton. He drives, stops. Kicks it out to Jessen. 18 on the shot clock. Jessen to the corner to Rust for three. Short ball is short. And Winterton tries to corral it. It's going to go out of bounds off Altamont.
2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Cash Young checks in for Tristan Felix. 5-point lead for the Longhorns. Not a lot of scoring here in the last couple of minutes.
Draken gets it to Caden. Caden back to Cooper, and the Buckaroos will take it across half court. Cash Young to Kais. Kais finds Caden cutting to the basket. Turnaround shot is blocked by Briggs Wall.
By Briggs Wall.
Caden pokes it loose, and then Altamont collects it. And here comes Jessen the other way. Jessen drives. He's going to draw a foul. Foul's on Cash Young.
Third personal foul against Cash. 3 fouls against Cash Young, Cooper Nilsson, Jackson Kais. Cash, Cooper, Kais.
Jessen to inbound. Gets it into Rust. And a foul's going to be called on Cooper.
That's going to be the 4th against Cooper Nilsson. It's going to send Winterton to the line to shoot 2, being the 5th team foul of the quarter.
Winterton gets the first free throw to go. Tristan Felix checking in for the Buckaroos. And a lane violation, doesn't matter as Winterton hits the free throw. Here's Pearson down the floor. Caden drives, shot is up, and he will draw a foul. Head to the line.
It's going to be the 4th personal foul against Briggs Wall. Wall has 8 points. He was the leading scorer for Altamont yesterday, so he'd get into foul trouble. It may open things up.
Pearson gets the free throw to drop. (34-28) is our score. 6-point lead for the Longhorns. Caden Pearson has a chance to shoot one more free throw. That free throw's off. Draken Lee with the offensive putback, though.
Really nice move by Draken to get that rebound off the missed free throw. And there's going to be a turnover for Monticello.
Good work by Lee, and then the defense gives Monticello the ball back. 1:26 left in the third. The Bucks down 4, but with the ball. Here's Cash Young with it. Young gives to Pearson. Pearson over to Cash. Cash driving inside and is going to draw a foul.
It's against Winterton, I think.
It's on number 2, Thatcher Rust. Third team foul against Altamont in this quarter, 5 against the Buckaroos. Ball's knocked out of bounds on the inbounds. Caden will inbound for the Bucks.
Minute 13 in the third quarter, 4-point lead for Altamont.
Pearson gets it into Cash. Young gives to Pearson. Pearson back to Cash. 3-point shot straight away. No. Tristan's fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds.
Wow.
And somehow against Monticello.
The official on the backside called that. He wasn't in a position to do. The other official was right there, and he's going to overrule it. 1:03 on the clock. Monticello ball, 4-point Altamont lead. Final minute of the third quarter.
Tristan Felix to inbound. Gets it into Trakin. Trakin drives, spins, shot is up,
and they're going to call it good.
Their conversation, whether
they're going to do.
They're pointing, they're going to say it's
before the shot.
Yeah, Coach Kais is begging for the and one.
That's absolutely a continuation in the NBA.
Yeah,
but maybe not
close.
In high school.
Yeah, close, but not quite.
Foul is the second against Staten Winterton. Buckaroos will inbound the ball.
Felix gets it into Kais.
56 seconds. Third quarter.
Pearson drives, gets to the free throw line, finds Felix under the basket, and the crowd got so excited. I think that the roar of the crowd of Felix under the basket didn't help.
Tristan got a little excited too and missed that shot. And got a frustration foul.
Yeah. Here's Winterton at the line, shooting 2 free throws. First one's no good. He'll shoot one more. Cord Young checks into the game for the Bucks. Second free throw is off.
Got a lane violation. Winterton delays right before he shoots the free throw. And the last time he shot it, he made it, so it didn't matter. But on this one, he's going to get one more chance. All right. Now let's see if we've learned something here. He makes
Winterton did. He fixed his free throw.
Staten Winterton, 35-30. It's a 5-point lead for Altamont. Last 40 seconds of the third quarter.
Caden Pearson inside, out to Cash. Cash drives, gives to Cord on the right wing, over to Cash, to Pearson. Finds Trakin cutting to the basket. Lee will lay it up and in. Trakin Lee with the bucket. Monticello now putting on a press. And the Longhorns will throw it away. Last pass would have been open under the basket.
Yeah, a little bit high though. Checking into the game for the Longhorns, number 20, Luke Tew. Luke Tew is my favorite chapter of Scripture.
Here's Pearson to inbound for the Buckaroos. Cash Young gets it. Young gets it to Cord. Cord over to Caden. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Pearson driving down the lane, stopping, finding Cord. 3-point shot, no, boarded by Jessen.
Here's 3 seconds.
2 seconds. He'll put up a shot, and that will end the quarter.
Wow.
3-point lead for Altamont after 3.
35-32 is our score. This is a great game. Glad that you're with us on Red Rock 92.
We'll take a break and be right back.
Did you know a nuclear power plant needs just 2.2 pounds of uranium to produce as much energy as 3 million pounds of coal? Energy Fuels White Mesa Mill in Blanding is becoming America's hub for a clean and reliable energy future. They're revolutionizing the way we power our world by harnessing the incredible energy contained in naturally occurring uranium to fuel clean, carbon-free nuclear power. Visit energyfuels.com to see how they're energizing tomorrow.
Your business depends on high-quality phone service. Emory Telecom's advanced IP-based phone system has you covered. Connect with Emory Telecom today to benefit from quality phone services, cutting-edge equipment, and local support. We'll give you a complimentary walkthrough, professional installation, advanced phone features, and more. Call 435-259-8521 in Moab, 435-298-8023 in San Juan County, or visit emorytelecom.com. Emory Telecom, connecting you to success one call at a time.
Welcome back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92, streamutah.live. Final 8 minutes for Altamont or Monticello's season. A 3-point lead for Altamont in this fourth quarter. Here's Cord Young, back to Cash Young. Cash over to Trakin. Back to Cash. Now into the corner, Cord Young 3. No, Caden Pearson with the offensive board. Turnaround shot is up and in for Caden.
Nice little 2-point basket there for Caden Pearson. Cuts the lead to 1.
Monticello now bringing a press, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Jackson Kies and Briggs Wall battling for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds, last touched by Jackson, but it was close.
7:31 remaining in regulation. 1-point lead for the Longhorns.
Here's 2. Over to Rust. Inside to Sorensen. Out to 2. 3-point shot in rhythm. No. Boarded by Altamont.
Wow.
Wall gets it to Rust. Rust gives it to 2. Corner 3. No. And the ball is on the floor and going to be out of bounds. Possession to Monticello.
Boy, on that missed shot, Monticello looked like they were there to rebound, and all of a sudden there were not 1 but 2 Longhorns getting that offensive rebound off the missed shot.
Here's Pearson with it. Cross half court. Drives inside. Shot is up and good. Off the glass for Caden Pearson. Gives Monticello a 1-point lead. Caden Pearson knocks the pass loose, and he'll dive, fake the pass to Cash, and lay it up and in. Pearson coming alive in this 4th quarter.
6 points in a row for Caden.
Here's 2 down the floor, drops it off. Wall as the Longhorns break the press.
Yeah, that was nice movement, nice ball movement there, and find a wide open Wall under the basket.
Here's Cash Young up to Traken Lee. Cash over to Caden straight away. Caden drives, draws a foul on the ground.
Luke
Q.
It's his
first
penalty against Luke Tew.
Here's Cash Young. Gives to Cord Young. Now Caden Pearson in the corner. Cord on the right wing over to Caden. 3-point shot from the corner. It's going to go back to Caden. He'll collect it, give it to Cash. Cash to Cord for 3. And shot is up, no good. Boarded by Altamont. Rust up ahead to Jessen. Jessen is going to lay it up and in.
Boy, that was really good hustle by Braden Jensen. They just streaked down the court on the missed shot.
Oh, and Monticello will turn it over off the pressure from the Longhorns. So Altamont with the 1-point lead, and now the ball. 5:50 left in the game.
Cooper Nilsson checks in for Cord Young. Cooper's got 4 fouls. Kais has 3. Cash Young has 3. Briggs Wall has 4 for the Longhorns.
Inside Wall, shot is up at the rim, will roll up and in for Briggs Wall. 3-point Longhorn lead. Here's Caden Pearson, now a 2-on-1. Caden drops it out to Jackson, who will lay it up and in.
40-41. 1-point lead for the Altamont Longhorns.
Jessen whips it down court, and they're going to drop it off to Sorensen. Shot is up and rolls up and in for Case Sorensen. 3-point Altamont lead. Here's Cooper Nilsson. Nilsson across half court. Double teamed, finds Caden. Pearson straight away 3. He is fouled and will head to the line.
Will he shoot 2 or 3?
He should shoot 3, I think.
It's 3.
It's on Luke 2. His second.
2 against 2.
4:59 left in the game.
Pearson will shoot 2.
He'll shoot 3.
Oh, he'll shoot 3.
He will shoot 2, but then he'll shoot 3 after.
He makes the first. Second shot is up and in. Chance to tie it up here. 4:59 on the clock.
Staten Winterton checks in for Altamont. Free throws off and boarded by Altamont. They've got the 1-point lead and the ball. Here's Wall with it. Wall drives down the lane. He's going to draw a foul as he attacks the basket.
Going to send him to the line to shoot two. I think that's against Caden.
It's against Traken.
It's against Traken. His second personal.
Briggs Wall shooting two. First shot is off.
Short off the front iron.
Second free throw is good for Wall. 2-point lead for Altamont. Here's Caden Pearson with the ball. Gives it to Cooper. Cooper's got to get it up and over. Jackson will catch it, and they will get it over for a 10-second call. Caden Pearson now on the right wing. Traken Lee in the corner. Gives to Caden. Pearson to Nilsson. The starters on the floor for the Buckaroos. Here's Caden Pearson on the right wing. Cooper Nilsson straight away. Cash Young with 6 on the shot clock. Caden with it. Pulls. Shot is up, no good. Good defense from Altamont.
Yep, Thatcher Rust on the rebound of the missed shot.
Jessen will bring it down the floor. Gives over to Rust on the right wing. Now it's going to go off Winterton. He will corral it. Rust to Jessen. Jessen drives left. 14 on the shot clock. Rust with it. Down low to Sorensen. Ball bounces around, inside out.
It's against.
That's going to stay with Altamont.
Yeah,
that's
off Monticello.
9 seconds.
3:49. It's a 2-point game, 44-42.
9 on the shot clock for the Longhorns. Jessen to inbound. Gets it into Winterton. Winterton to Wall. Over to Rust. Jessen's got to put up a shot. It will not go. And Traken will get the rebound. Here's Cooper to Caden. Pearson. Over to Nelson. Over to Young. Into the corner to Kais. Cooper to Caden. To Traken. Traken bounces it into Cash. Cash inside. Shot no good. Ball's batted around. Winterton gets the rebound.
Had a good look. Couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah.
It's a 2-point game. Altamont ahead. 3:08 remaining.
Winterton to Rust. Jessen drives. Now Winterton with it. Over to the corner. Jessen driving baseline. Rising up. Shot no good. Gets his own miss. And
going to call. Wave it
travel.
off. Say he walked.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, he got a rebound off his missed shot. Keep that possession alive. But shuffled his feet a little bit, called for a walk. 2:50 remaining, 44-42 is our score.
Life is a series of cherished moments, filled with milestones that define our journey, moments of love, joy, and shared experiences. Each moment contributes to our story. As each chapter unfolds, our experiences shape us, defining who we are. When it's time to celebrate a life, ensure your loved ones are remembered with the grace, dignity, and individuality they deserve. San Juan Mortuary, celebrating life, honoring memories, transcending tradition.
For almost 20 years, residential construction has been our focus at Lee Contracting. Specializing in remodels and additions, we can take your house from ground to finish, and we can handle your new construction and concrete needs too. No job is too small for Lee Contracting. Give us a call today at 435-459-1314. Lee Contracting is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back. High School Hoops on Red Rock 92.7 and StreamUtah.live. Altamont with the 2-point lead. Monticello with the ball.
44-42.
2:50 left in the game. In the fourth quarter, I guess I should say. apologies. Don't know how we lost the sound, but we'll just be using less than ideal microphone setup down the stretch. A 2-point lead for Altamont. And Monticello playing defense. All right, we're back. Sorry, our sound was lost. Ball's out of bounds, possession to Altamont. They've got the 2-point lead.
Yeah, no change. This score has been knotted at 44-42 for quite a while. Less than 2 minutes left.
Here's Jessen driving inside. Shot is blocked by Caden Pearson. Pearson will bring the ball down the floor. 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Pearson surveying. Gives it to Cash. Over to Trakin. Trakin back out to Cash for 3. That'll go. Cash Young gives the Buckaroos the lead.
Cash Young for 3 with a minute and a half remaining in the fourth quarter. Gives Monticello a 45-44 lead here in this consolation quarterfinal. Wow, what a shot by Cash Young.
Puts the Bucks
11th
up
point
1.
of the game. First score here in the second half for Cash. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Buckaroos. We'll see what Altamont is able to call up here.
Yeah,
the final 82 seconds of regulation, 1-point game.
May have some overtime. I want to thank our sponsors, including Primary Residential Mortgage. Help us structure the best deal for you with 30 years of experience and know-how. Napa Motor Parts. Get everything you need at our stores in Blanding and Monticello. Flights Gymnastics, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Pick a Stitch Embroidery and Apparel, a wide variety of quality products. We can customize and personalize them all. Dependable Auto, Brad Stoddard and crew get the job done at Dependable Auto Repair in Monticello. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the landscape and the quality of life in the rural Intermountain West. Crowley Construction, dirt work, road construction, driveways. Any job, big or small, give us a call. Creative Floors, covering all of San Juan County for all your carpeting and flooring needs. Lee Collision and Repair, the top place for top quality auto body and glass service in San Juan County. 1:22 remaining in the game. Altamont with the ball, down 1 to the Buckaroos.
Felix, Lee, Young, Kais, and Pearson, the 5 in for the Buckaroos.
You know what, I think we missed it, Bill, when we were working on some technical stuff. It looks like Cooper Nelson's fouled out of the game. Here's Winterton with it. Drives inside. Cash Young pokes it loose. Oh, it's a tough call.
Foul against Cash. It's going to be his 4th.
It's another reason Monticello does not want this to go to overtime. Hoping to win in regulation. Altamont looking to do the same. Here's Rust with it in the corner. Gives to Wall. Wall drives down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Or in, excuse me.
Got it to drop. Briggs Wall gives Altamont a 46-45 lead. The final minute of fourth quarter here. Caden Pearson gets it to Cash Young.
Over to
Jackson Kais.
Felix in the corner. Gives to Kais. To Young. Here's Pearson. Pearson back to Cash. Over to Jackson. Across to Caden. Caden will drive inside. Jump stop. Shot is up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Pulled down by Jessen.
Braden Jessen.
And he throws it. It's almost stolen. Now Monticello's got a foul. Tristan Felix will give the foul with 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Monticello's got to give a few fouls.
Yeah, it's just
one foul, it looks like.
The fourth team foul of the quarter. We're 25 seconds. We got timeout on the court. 46-45, a 1-point lead for the Altamont Longhorns over the Monticello Buckaroos.
And Altamont with the ball.
Call a timeout and draw up a play and see what happens in the next 25 seconds. Man, a barn burner here at Richfield High School in this consolation quarterfinal.
Been a great game. We're 0 for 2, Bill, in our Region San Juan County games we've covered today. We'd love to see a win here before we start those quarterfinal games.
Yeah, we're over. Yeah, that's true.
Monticello down 1. Altamont with the ball. Both these teams fighting for a chance to play one more day at the state tournament.
Starting 5 out there with Tristan Felix.
Cooper Nelson fouled out.
Nelson's fouled out.
And Cash Young has got 4 fouls, so I know that they don't want Cash to give the foul if they can avoid it.
Thatcher Rust inbound the ball to
Felix
Winterton.
will give the foul, and that's who you want. Tristan, it's just his 3rd.
Winterton.
And Winterton is at the line.
Yeah, he's at the line. He's 4 for 4 from the line today. So Tristan Felix with his 3rd personal foul. Staten Winterton, a little bit of weight on his shoulders, 1-point lead. 2 free throws he's going to shoot, 23 seconds remaining in the game. His first one is no good. Have one more. They're going to call another timeout. Going to ice Winterton. That's what you do in the winter, I guess. You ice Winterton. Man, these names, the Altamont names, are just very difficult not to riff upon. We got Briggs Wall, who's a brick wall. We've got Winterton, who's just been iced. Thatcher Rust, Case Sorensen, and my favorite, Luke Tew.
It's a good one. Well, we've got a game down the wire, a 1-point lead for Altamont. And they'll shoot one more free throw, and then Monticello will have 24 seconds to try and take the lead or tie the game, depending on how the free throw goes, and see what the Bucks can do down the stretch. Staten Winterton at the line, shooting 1. Monticello's got to box out, get the rebound. Winterton shooting 1.
It is good.
That is good. 2-point lead for the Longhorns.
47-45. Here come the Buckaroos.
Pearson down the floor. Caden goes inside, loses the handle, whips it out to Cash in the corner for 3. It's short, and a foul given with 12 seconds left in the game.
Well, it was set up well for the Buckaroos. Caden, of course, with the ball, and he's the playmaker there, but Cash Young, the leading scorer of the team, wide open for 3, just couldn't get it to drop. It's going to put Briggs Wall to the line for 2. Briggs is 3 for 4 from the line so far in this game, leading scorer out there. 12 seconds on the clock. It's a 3-point lead for the Altamont Longhorns. Chance to make it a 2-possession game with 12 seconds remaining. Makes them both, 4 points. 49-45, our last 10 seconds.
Here's Pearson
Caden
to the
Pearson
cup.
all the way to the hoop.
And a timeout called with 5.6 on the clock. Monticello's got to get a steal. As Pearson gets the shot to go. I like the thought by Caden, the drive, and
yeah, you got to get down there and
gotta
get it in
to
quick.
Call a timeout. You're looking for a steal. And a bucket or a quick foul, I guess, and a half-court heave. Altamont inbound, up by 2 over the Buckaroos. 5.5 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Russ to inbound for the Longhorns. Lobs it in. It's lost. No, Justin's going to get it, and a foul's going to be given immediately by Caden Pearson.
Wow. That was almost a turnover. Really nice hustle there by Altamont to get that ball before it ended up in Buckaroo hands. Braden Jessen's going to get 2 free throws.
He can ice the game at the line here. Jessen shooting 2. First one is up and short. So Monticello has a tiny bit of life left. Jessen shooting 1 more. And we've got a timeout called by the Longhorns. They want to make sure they know what they're doing after the basket.
(49-47). It's a 2-point game. Altamont Longhorns lead the Monticello Buckaroos. There's just 4.2 seconds remaining in regulation. Altamont's going to shoot free throws. So we'll see what happens here. Coach Kai sends his team out on the court. Coach Weichel for the Longhorns.
Here come the final 4 seconds of the fourth quarter. Braden Jessen at the line, shooting 1. An opportunity to give Altamont a 3-point lead.
He lines up, he dribbles.
Shot is up, off, and it's poked out of bounds. Possession to Monticello.
2.8 seconds, got to go to the length of the court. 2 to tie, 3 to win. 2.8 seconds. What's your call, David?
I like Caden Pearson or Cash Young shooting a half-court shot.
You're going to get it. It's up, and it is short.
Short. Oh,
right
close,
off the iron. That's
go.
it. 49-47. Altamont Longhorns, the 17 seed, come away with a big win over the Monticello Buckaroos. They'll advance to the consolation semifinal, where they'll face Manila, and the season's over for the Monticello Buckaroos.
What a season!
Yeah, what a season! What a season! They had some great games and some challenging outcomes, and came here to the state tournament with high hopes, and they're going to go home on the second day of the tournament with their second loss.
Well, again, we are final. We're going to take a quick break, or do you have final statistics for us, Bill? Let's hear the final statistics.
Briggs Wall led the way for Altamont with 17 points. Braden Jessen added 15. Scoring 8 points each are Staten Winterton and Case Sorensen, and Thatcher Russ added 1. For the Buckaroos, Caden Pearson led all scorers with 19 points. Cash Young had 11. Jackson Kai's 8. Traken Lee 6. Cooper Nilsson 3. 49-47 is our final score. Final game for seniors Caden Pearson and Traken Lee, who've really provided great senior leadership. Also senior Aaron Gillette, who's been injured, is in his last game. For the Longhorns, Thatcher Russ and Staten Winterton. 2 seniors live to play another day.
Well, very good. Again, we'll be back. Again, it's a delayed start for the Monument Valley girls game coming up next. We'll thank our sponsors and get you back to Classic Hits on Red Rock 92.
High School Hoops is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Blue Mountain Foods, Desert Rivers Credit Union, San Juan School District Adult Education, Lee Collision Repair and Restoration, Primary Residential Mortgage, Energy Fuels, Emory Telecom, Four Corners Homes, Empire Electric, Lee Contracting, Utah State University Blanding, Creative Floors, San Juan Counseling, Red's Ace Hardware, San Juan Health, Northern Electric, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, Flights Gymnastics, San Juan School District CTE Programs, San Juan Insurance, Tailor-Made Wooden Heritage and Tailor-Made Monuments, San Juan Public Health, Crowley Construction, Jones and DeMille Engineering, San Juan Mortuary, Napa Motor Parts, Utah Navajo Health System, San Juan Credit Union, and Pick-a-Stitch Embroidery and Apparel. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.live.